Let's get kick-started on this beautiful Tuesday with your national news headlines, where President Cyril Ramaphosa has called for a strengthened strategic partnership, and that's between the African Union and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, saying collaboration between the two blocs could drive inclusive growth and global stability. Now, speaking at the 20th East Asian Summit in Malaysia, he said developing nations face shared challenges such as inequality, climate change, and supply chain disruptions. Ramaphosa praised ASEAN's spirit of mutual upliftment, saying it mirrors Africa's values, and highlighted increased trade as a key tool for shared prosperity. Looking at other news in the country, the Athletics South Africa board has moved to suspend its president, James Molloy, following revelations that he misused an ASA credit card for transactions at taverns, shisanyama's and liquor stores. Now, the South African Sports Confederation and Olympic Committee investigated after the matter was raised in Parliament. An internal disciplinary process will determine whether other senior officials, including the CEO and CFO, were also complicit. Now, Athletics South Africa Deputy President John Matane will act as interim president while the investigation does continue. Well, internationally speaking, Cameroon's 92-year-old president, Paul Biya, has won a controversial eighth term, securing 53.7% of the vote against opposition leader Issa Chiroma Bakari's 35.2%. Now, the election held on the 12th of October was marred by deadly violence and claims of fraud. At least 4 people were killed in protests in Douala and several more near Bakari's home in Garoua. Now, the opposition insists the results were rigged, while the ruling CPDM party maintains the process was legitimate, despite the unrest of allegations and irregularities. In other news, Hurricane Melissa has intensified into a catastrophic Category 5 storm, with sustained winds reaching 280 kilometers per hour, making it the strongest hurricane ever recorded to strike Jamaica. Now, the storm is moving slowly at just 5 kilometers per hour, increasing the risk of prolonged rainfall and severe flooding. Authorities have issued mandatory evacuations, activating over 800 shelters. Now, Melissa is expected to bring up 1 meter of rain and 2.7 to 4 meters of storm surge. After impacting Jamaica this morning, Melissa is forecast to move toward Cuba as well as the Bahamas. Now, the storm has already killed 4 people on Hispaniola. Closing up with this story and bringing it back home to say all aboard for the nostalgia. South Africa's much-loved Outeniqua choo-choo is set to puff back to life after nearly 2 decades. Now, in a landmark moment for the country's tourism and heritage rail sector, Transnet Rail Infrastructure Manager and the Outeniqua Choo-Choo Company have signed a new 25-year agreement. Now, the heritage line between George and Knysna, famed for its breathtaking coastal views, will be restored and relaunched as a world-class steam train experience. More than just a ride, the choo-choo's return celebrates craftsmanship, community pride, and the golden age of rail travel, heralding a joyful whistle of history and a new era of heritage tourism along the Garden Route. Yet another thing to add to that bucket list as the beautiful year does come to an end. So we leave your news for now. Let's get into some sports.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Yes, let's revive some sporting news. We're going to start off with cricket, where Cricket South Africa has confirmed a 15-man squad for next month's Test series against India. Now, Captain Themba Bavuma returns from injury, while spinners Keshav Maharaj, Simon Harmer and Senuran Muthusamy are all included. Now, the first test starts on November the 14th in Kolkata, with the second test taking place in Guwahati from November the 22nd. Well, we carry on with cricket news, and Captain Shai Hope led from the front with an unbeaten 46 as West Indies beat Bangladesh by 16 runs in the first T20 international in Chattogram. Now, Hope and Rovman Powell powered the visitors to 165 for 3 before Jason Holder and Jaden Seals took 3 wickets each to bowl Bangladesh out for 149 runs. Well, next up, we move to tennis, and Grigor Dimitrov made a winning return, defeating France's Giovanni Mpecci Pericard 7-6, 6-1 in the Paris Masters first round. Now, the Bulgarian, playing his first match since injury at Wimbledon, advances to face either Daniil Medvedev or Jaume Munar. Now, earlier in Paris, Andrei Rublev also impressed with a 6-1, 6-4 win over Britain's Jacob Fernley. Well, lastly, Northern Sport, we move to football, and Atletico Madrid shrugged off their Champions League disappointment with a composed 2-0 victory over Real Betis, moving up to 4th in La Liga. Now, Giuliano Simeone opened the scoring before Alex Baena added a second before half-time. And the result gave Atletico their first away win of the season and a timely boost after their heavy loss to Arsenal. Well, next up, we dive to the world of weather, and it looks like Joburg's alive and cooking, and Zanele's got the latest.
We're indeed alive and kicking. Thank you, Myral. And Mzansi, it's so good to be with you. Sanbonani, Avsheni, Molweni, Huyamora. No matter which side of the country you're joining us from, we're just glad that you are here. And it is time to get you in it for your weather and what you can expect in terms of that for the day. So first and foremost, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms over parts of Limpopo, Northwest, Free State, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, and KZN. The storms may bring localized flooding, strong damaging winds, and a large amount of hail, or rather small hails, particularly in low-lying areas and along bridges. Residents are urged to exercise caution as morning storms move through central Limpopo, and meanwhile, extremely high fire danger conditions are expected over the Kamiesberg local municipality in the Northern Cape. We'll keep you up to date with anything else that does come through in terms of that. But for now, let's get into one of my favorite parts of the show. It is your sunrise view of the hour. Mzansi, we always ask you, what are you waking up to? What is it that you see when you look outside your window? And a very big shout out to Rumba Governor from Phoenix, where it is going to be 23 degrees Celsius. Rumba, this is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for spoiling us. You can't even see the sun, but she's doing all the things she needs to do through those clouds, and we love it. And now, Zanzi, this is your turn to come and shine just like Rumba right here on your screen on S3. Please send through your sunrise view of the hour. It is so easy peasy. It is to our WhatsApp line. You just snap the picture and send it through to 063 036 9649. And as I always say, then we get to show the rest of the country what it is you're waking up to. For now, though, let's get you ready in terms of what exactly you can expect when it comes to your temperatures.
A beautiful way to get into this Tuesday, and I just came dressed to the occasion. Now today, Mzansi, I'm channeling effortlessly coastal elegance in this beautiful, stunning, strappy square neck maxi from Woolworths. Now over the weekend, I saw Ayanda Gitebete wear the same thing. I said, yes, please. I would like to have 14 of those. It's just spectacular. But there's just one thing left to complete the look, the perfect pair of shoes. Now right now, I'm just donning a pretty natural pair of shoes that we can obviously step it up a little bit. And because it's Tuesday, I need your help to help me pick the ultimate match when it comes to these incredibly stylish options. And we've got options, baby. Now, first and foremost, we've got a very relaxed look when it comes to this dress. This is a white strappy interwoven sandal that just perfectly blends comfort, but a little bit of sophistication, elevating the laid-back summer look. And with this dress, it definitely would look chef's kiss. And then we move on to our beautiful kitten heel. Now, this is comfortable in this natural shade as well, and it just adds a touch of sophistication with the gold hardware and detailing. I love the square toe as well. It is all the rage this spring, summer. And then we move on to something that just stepped it up a whole other notch. We're moving into the black zone with the patent leather. Now, this is a Diamante buckle crossover sandal featuring a higher heel that we had before. Also, the sophistication it carries across with a gorgeous Diamante detail on that buckle too. 3 options for you. Let me know which one would be your favorite pair to go along with this dress. And remember to use that hashtag styled by Woolies. Now, of course, you can let us know across our socials. You can find us at Expresso Show. But listen, there's something in it for you. Woolworths November deals are back. My Difference members get 40% off selected footwear, while all customers get 30% off. So shop this offer in store, online, and on the app, of course. T's and C's can be found on woolworths.co.za. But listen, Mzansi, all the pressure is on you right now to dress me up in one of these 3 options when it comes to our Tuesday. I'm feeling really comfortable in this right now, but I feel like a touch of sophistication is definitely something that we could get into.
And just like that, the magic continues right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, because if you're ready for a dose of inspiration, you've definitely come to the right place, right? If you ever wondered what inclusion really looks like in everyday life, well, today's guest literally is living it. We're talking about Laura Wagner-Meyer. She's a model, a designer, a motivational speaker, and the list goes on. Trust me, we'll find out about it in a bit. But this is someone who grew up navigating mobility challenges and decided early on that limitation wouldn't define her. And she now uses a platform to spark open, stigma-free conversations about confidence, well-being, and visibility.
Oh, I love that. And we all know this October we've been celebrating Mental Health Awareness Month. And right now we're asking how belonging, representation, and self-expression shape our mental health. So the gorgeous Laura joins us to share her journey and how small mindset shifts can truly change how we just treat ourselves and therefore treat each other. So Laura, welcome, and thank you for being here.
How you doing?
Good, what an intro.
No, listen, you deserve, girl.
You deserve all of it, all of it. You're looking absolutely incredible this morning. Before we get into the conversation here, because there's a dose of inspiration that I know is coming our way, I want to just define, like, what is your challenge or what is your disability, if we were to even call it that? Like, what are you dealing with currently?
So it's called a congenital neural tube defect.
Okay.
So this is basically the fact that my spinal cord was open when I was born.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty scary moment for my parents right off the bat. Yeah. I had to go into life-changing surgery for them to try and reconnect it. And it's a form of spinal bifida, actually. And I kind of just use crutches, get around as I need to. And it hasn't really stopped me, I must say.
So they managed to like close it off and protect it in a way that you could
somehow
function?
they did. All of my organs were outside of my body when I was born, and they just happened to be able to reconstruct
How are you alive?
Yeah,
Like,
that in and of itself, yo.
already, I'm like, Sheepers Creepers, a miracle already started right there.
Absolutely.
Hey,
No, it is.
That's
it really
insane.
Is. And I'm a twin who's completely able-bodied.
Come on, twin.
Okay, amazing.
That is, I'm just imagining also for your parents in that moment to have experienced that, right?
Yeah.
And then also years later to see you and like see your twin, obviously, and just realize that the overcoming is there, the perseverance is there, the gorgeous girly is there. Did you have a moment though in your childhood where it kind of set the tone for how you handle your life experience or how you experience life?
Yeah. Definitely. So when we were in grade 1, I was 6 years old, and we had what was called like a spring walk, right? And that's like the calendar event of the year when you're 6 years old. And I was so excited. It was a little 5K. I was going to do it with my friends. And my teacher decided to pull me out of the line. She said, no, you're actually not going to do it. Take a seat. I'm going to call your mom to fetch you.
Yeah.
And she just decided for me.
Wow.
And I thought to myself, okay, that's unusual. The second she left, I looked around and I thought, I'm going to do it.
Yes.
So I completely went and did the 5K by myself, no marshals. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do this because I want to do it, not because anyone else is going to define that for me. And that was a moment that I realized that that's something that's going to continue for the rest of my life. You know, people are always going to make assumptions and decisions. And I just thought at 6 years old, actually, I get to make that choice.
Unreal.
So that was definitely like a defining moment at 6 years old to just think to myself, I know it's an adult and you think, okay, you know, you always have to obey your teachers.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to be in so much trouble, but it's going to be worth it. Like, I need to set the precedent.
Yes, take
Yeah.
your agency back.
Exactly.
And what a defining moment, I think, to be blessed with that insight at such a young age.
Yeah.
Only you're just like dealing with anger and frustration. So somehow you were blessed with divine knowledge. But with regards to something that you mentioned earlier, and especially misconceptions and conceptions about certain people's issues and disabilities, you mentioned that that's kind of like quite a heavy one that you experience, especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
Well, how do you experience that, and how do you deal with that in terms of like turning that into like a flip side of sorts, or
Yes.
finding a silver lining? Is
Yeah.
there a way to do that?
Absolutely. I think, you know, people immediately look at me and they think, oh, she must have like a lesser kind of life, a limited life,
Yeah.
negative life, you know,
Sure.
and they immediately think that a disability is something to pity. And I just tell people all the time, my crutches are not a restriction. They're my tools of empowerment and independence. They allow me to get up and go and do what I need to do. So, you know, don't look at me and think, oh, shame. Look at me and be like, whoa.
You go, girl.
So that's the kind of thing I try and tell people. It's not anything to be pitied.
So you're not saying it's a disability, it's just a different ability, essentially.
Exactly.
I like that
I like
mindset.
the way
That
you
really is
said
making it make sense for
that.
me.
You got
Okay,
it.
I got you.
Here for it. I've got to ask you though, Laura. So you move around in the world along with everybody else that's differently able to. And I think when it comes to children, they might have some questions, right? Because they're not necessarily always exposed to people that are different or look different. So with parents or caregivers that have to have this conversation with their kids or even amongst themselves, what sort of advice would you give them when it comes to this? What should we ask? Shouldn't we ask?
Yeah,
Give us the wisdom.
I think the main thing is kids are always going to be curious, right?
Yeah.
They're always going to look at me and just, you can see the reaction all over their face.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. You can see like, they're bewildered, you know, they
Yeah.
don't know
They're
what is
trying
in front of
to,
them.
yeah.
And you can see their little minds. And I think most importantly is to encourage that, right? And unpack, you know, and help guide them through what they're seeing in front of them. People immediately, I just see poor kids get pulled, you know, out of the way. Or people say shh, you know, and make them feel embarrassed and actually scream at their kids
Sure.
for having questions. And I always encourage parents, let them ask questions. And as you're trying to guide that discussion, state the obvious.
Yeah.
You know, one of the best interactions I had was with the mom, and she just said, well, as you can see, she needs crutches, and I'm sure it's to help her, you know, she just needs extra help. But also, if you have questions, go and ask her. I loved it. You know, so I think it's encouraging that dialogue, not just shutting your child down and pulling them along and expecting them just to kind of put it aside.
Absolutely.
You know, it kind of feeds into that broader societal issue that we have now.
Yeah.
It must be quite an interesting experience because kids are raw. Eh? They can be like very direct.
You see like mouths on the floor.
Innocently so, though. I mean, I think that's the beauty of it. Now, I mean, obviously, with good vibration, with good sort of mental health, those things kind of also associated with each other, and then essentially confidence too.
Yeah.
So when you have these inevitable moments that and challenges that you've got to go through, what is the thing that you use to get your grounding and rise above? Do you have like a mantra? Is it a mindset? Is it a thing you do maybe? Is it a spell?
Oh, if you have a spell, let me know. No, so it's actually a bit of a cliche, but I genuinely practice gratitude. You know, I wasn't supposed to be here past 48 hours. You know, they thought, you know what, if she's going to make it, it's not going to be a good life that she lives. It's going to be a terrible experience. And a lot of people were giving up on me so early on.
Wow.
And so I wake up every day just grateful that I get to be here and I get to
Yes.
experience these challenges. You know, I had to reshift my mindset in thinking that it's not a disadvantage, it's something that's strengthening my journey while I am here, and I should really appreciate that a lot more. And I think that's really trickled down into, like you're saying, my confidence.
Yeah.
You know, I know that when I do things like this, it's beyond just who I am as an individual. It really reshapes society and a movement, and that really keeps me going every single day.
Yeah.
Laura, you are such an inspiration,
know.
man. Like the way you speak, I'm like, okay, you can keep talking for the next forever. Motivational speaker, model, fashionista. She is here to stay with that confidence. That's honestly just boosting me on this Tuesday as well. Thank you for sharing your journey and your story. On social media too, you also share it over there. Where can people give you a follow?
Instagram's probably the best, or TikTok, so Laura Wagner Meyer, and you'll just see everything that I'm up to, all of my dating stories, all my modeling posts.
It's
all on social.
The plug is here, but of course she's not going anywhere. We're going to dive into a part 2 because we need the wisdom and we're not letting it go just yet. So Mzansi, you can stick around because yes, inspiration in its finest form is happening in just a bit. See you there.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Once again, back with you, Mzansi, and back with all the inspiration that we started off earlier. If you weren't sticking around and weren't part of that conversation, you missed out. But we're going to give you a further plug in terms of what's happening when we talk about our mindset, when we talk about mental health. And with Global Disability Awareness Month starting next week, it's time for us to move to action. We want to design a language and everyday choices that make inclusion real at home, at work, and online.
Yeah, and I love the fact that we're moving in that direction and bringing the conversation to the table, along with the gorgeous motivational speaker, Laura Wagner-Mayer, who continues to unpack this topic along with us on our couch. Laura, thanks for being here again. I've got to tell you that language really does matter when it comes to disability or differently abled folks as well. So when it does come to that, what sort of phrases should we retire when it comes to language?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it's things that kind of sound restrictive, right? So wheelchair bound, wheelchair user. We use the tools, you know, we're not bound and restricted by them. And another one that I love is people say suffers from. You know, we don't suffer, we're just living with, you know, and it's reframing that word into something a lot more positive and uplifting. And my favorite, I must say, it's typical South Africanism, ach, shame. I have heard all the ach shames since I was a kid. And it's simple, just greet me as you would greet anybody else. And I think beyond phrasing, it's not the details of being politically correct, right? It's about treating someone else with dignity and just being able to kind of learn together more than anything. If I can see that someone is not coming with ill intent, I'll take the time and say, okay, you know what, not the right word to use, but, you know, let me guide you through it. Let's chat and find a way. 100%. Because people genuinely don't know.
They don't know, and I think also people are very unsure of how to handle themselves around situations that they're not used to, right? I've seen a situation where someone that was unable to walk was dealing with a situation and then literally got picked up and taken out of the situation, right? And then not really thinking anything of it, they were quite upset by it. And then it made me realize that someone was taking their choice away.
Yes.
Right? Someone's taking their choice. I mean, they can move on their own. They still have that dependence, but it was kind of taken away. They didn't get that choice. Yeah. Is this something that you might experience? Is this something that people are trying to do in terms of they want to help?
Yes.
But they don't ask if they can help. They just go ahead and do it, right? Yeah. Is that something to be aware of?
Yeah, absolutely.
Could it cause more harm than good?
You know what? I think it's each to their own on that. Yeah. I love when people try to help because, you know, it just shows a bit of empathy and it's an act of kindness at the end of the day, you know, but I think if they overstep, I kind of just start with a smile and I'll just look at them and say, you know what?
Give them that look.
You know, and it's just thank you so much for trying to help. I think I'll be okay. But if not, I'll come find you. But I really appreciate your help, you know? And people are like, oh, okay. You know, and then they kind of leave feeling like, okay, if I am in need, I will go and seek them out, which is the important part here, right? And, you know, there's been many times where I go back and I'm like, listen, I do need your help. I try to give it a go. It's out of my reach. Do you mind? And, you know, more often than not, they'll come right back. So I think it's just kind of, again, guiding those positive interactions, not just bluntly cutting people off and having that little resting face. You know, you have to just be polite.
You experience many opportunities to educate people in your life, right?
Daily, every day.
And I love the fact that you take it on, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a conversation that we should just be casually having. It's nothing to be shying away from, because I think we're often a little bit more anxious about things, to your point, that we don't know about. So let's talk about it a little bit more. Speaking about that, when you are on set, right? When you book a job, because you are a model as well, how do you sort of navigate that space when it comes to producers, when it comes to behind the scenes? Do you give them a checklist? Do you talk with them beforehand? How do you navigate that space?
Yeah, I mean, it's been very interesting. Before I started, everyone said, you know what, it's going to be difficult. You're really going to struggle. So just be aware. And I must say, I've been met with a lot of warm welcomes, right? And a lot of that comes from producers being a lot more open to dialogue. I look at things like, what is the point of inclusion? What is my role? And how much of an impact will that have? You know, am I just being a token in a shoot, or do we have, you know, a mass appeal here? Is there something we're trying to drive home and educate people on? And then it goes into the physicalities. It's like, okay, how am I actually going to get onto set? And more often than not, producers will come to me with a list and say, just so you know, there are stairs, but we can carry you if we need to. We've got this and this, but they come with their own solutions. And I find that dynamic helps so much as well. And they give me the choice at the end. They'll say, we've got all these accommodations, but actually, what do you need? And how can we help you get there?
That's lovely.
So it's been really positive. You know,
Yeah.
people are able to be empathetic and actually just put themselves in my shoes and navigate set through all the chords.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean, the chords are crazy.
Maybe you can sing us off into La La Land right now as we end off this incredible conversation. I think you are someone that is blessed with wisdom. You're blessed with opportunities and experience that have forced you to see the beauty in life. So you're probably the perfect person to ask this question as we head into a moment of mental health awareness. How would you describe mental health in terms of being able to garner the positive side of it? How would you encourage people to take it on and also find that enlightenment and find that beautiful side of life that can put them in a positive mindset?
Yeah.
What would you say to someone like that? How would you encourage them to get there?
It sounds so cliche, but it's accepting the fact that it's okay to not be okay.
Yes.
Even living with a disability, I always thought, oh, you know, how could I not be grateful for my life? You know, especially on the bad days, you can really feel guilty for that. And I realized, you know, mental health is not just about positivity. It's actually about how you overcome it and who you allow to help get you to that point. And people kind of get bogged down in the nitty-gritties of self-blame and self-doubt, but you also get to make that choice at the end of the day. You can also guide yourself along with your communities and get yourself out. And I think it's really important to remember that it's not the be all and end all. You know, you're only restricted by your mind and your abilities even. You know, I always think limitless. You know, if people told me at a young age, you can't do this, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Absolutely. Laura, we love you.
Laura, you're a sage.
Please come back. I love listening to everything that you've given. Yes, you are wise and you are beautiful, and not just your appearance, but definitely your soul. And we see that. And I love the fact that we're just reminded that it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. Hey, you guys are 48 hours is what Laura was supposed to do, and she's out here living her best life. So follow her on her socials. Like she said, the dating stories and beyond will be met for you right there. And of course, we'll continue encouraging that journey. For now, though, another journey we'll delve into. Let's head over to Joburg to see exactly what Sanele is up to.
Oh, thank you, my Carissa and Mzansi. You heard it. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. And that is what we're speaking into your week and more. Right about now, though, let's get into what it is that you could be doing. You could stand a chance to win by playing Powerball and Powerball Plus for 14 million Rand in total estimated jackpots this Tuesday. Play Powerball for an estimated 10 million Rand and Powerball Plus for an estimated 4 million Rand today. Don't miss out, my friend. Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, cell phone banking. There's so many options. Or you can simply dial *120 *7529# for USSD. We've posted all of these details on our Expresso show pages, so please go and check them out because we want you to be a winner. Panda, push up, play Powerball and Powerball Plus for 14 million Rand in total estimated jackpots today. Go and play now. It's what you need to do for yourself, okay? Because you deserve nice things. Thank you very much. And speaking of nice things, we still got so much coming up right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. First and foremost, you need to get ready for the Next Gen Surf School Awareness Day around Down syndrome, something that is so important, and something that also is going to touch your heart 100%, my friend. And then we're also jumping on into a little bit of yoga with Nsimedi. Yes, we're finding our inner peace, but in the best way, right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. We're going to take a short break, but we'll see you after this. Don't go anywhere.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, I'm Zanzi. Welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And let me tell you, these guests are making me feel so good. From one inspiration to the next, this is a moment where we continue to recognize Mental Health and Disability Awareness Day. And we're going to be celebrating the spaces where courage, connection, and community truly come alive. Like the ocean. Yeah, my closest friend, my baby. Now, on Sunday, Muizenberg Beach hosted the Down Syndrome Awareness Surf Day. It was a powerful initiative by Next Gen Surf School, where families, friends, and first-time surfers shared the waves in the name of inclusion and joy. Now, joining us, we have Yanni Trout, the founder of Next Gen Surf School Muizenberg, and Jordan Meyer, Next Gen Surf School's head coach. And they're here to reflect on a day that showed how sport can break barriers and remind us all that everyone deserves a place in the water and how incredibly it can heal. But to both of you, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning to you.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Woken up quite early. Normally that means a sunrise surf, but today's a bit different.
Definitely, yeah, today's definitely different.
Listen, let's talk about this weekend, man. What an absolutely powerful initiative. Obviously, I was so lucky to be a part of it, and my heart is still overwhelmed with joy seeing the faces on these kids. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the day, what transpired, what went down this past Sunday at Muizenberg Beach, Yanni.
Okay, so for many that don't know, that October is Down Syndrome Awareness Month. So 6 years ago, we were approached by a friend that introduced us to the Shamiz Scott Foundation, asking us, do you think it's possible that we could do a merge between your surf school and the guys from the Shamiz Scott Foundation? I then asked, who are they? They said they are young adults with Down syndrome, that has Down syndrome. And then I asked Jordan, do you think we can do this? And we're like, no. Eventually we decided, let's do it. Just to see what is going to happen and what is going to transpire.
And that's a crazy thing to take on, right? Because they don't have any surf skills.
Exactly.
They can't necessarily swim. They're not proficient in the water. So you're taking on quite a bit, right?
That's the deal. So we then got together with other shops and lifeguards and people around
The community, yeah.
the community, Lifestyle Surf Shop, our surf shop. We came together and we're like, let's bring a lot of volunteers together so that we know that they will be safe firstly, and then we will try the skill and just see where they're at. The first year we were blown away by some of the potential that showed straight away, and we just said, you know what, let's do this again. And that's how it snowballed, and you got to be a part of it this year. This
Yeah.
is our 6th year, and yeah.
It's so crazy to me because obviously what you're doing is you're firstly creating an environment for kids, people, young adults to experience something that they probably could never ever do for the first time. But how exactly are you going about that, Jordan? Obviously, I got to see you in the water doing these crazy techniques, assisting some of these kids on the board. How are you figuring out these skills, and how are you able to know that, okay, cool, this is a system that can work to help them enjoy the experience, right?
Yeah, so I mean, first of all, it's most important that they feel safe.
Yeah.
Like, we can have the best abilities that we can, and if they don't feel safe, they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So being calm, staying patient, having patience with them is the key to allowing them to feel comfortable in the water and surfing and having fun, being a team player as well, yeah.
Yeah. I love that, man. And for you, is there anything that stands out? I know it's an incredible day. There's a lot that goes down. For me, it was just seeing the faces of these kids, never mind just surfing, but just being in the water, experiencing something for the first time, being on those bodyboards, being on the surfboards. They don't all stand, but yet they are so elated with joy. Is that also the thing that stands out for you, or is there more to this?
Definitely a big highlight for me is to know that they are able to come to the beach. Firstly, the guys work tirelessly behind the scenes to get all the guys to the beach. And when they are at the beach, it is a complete fun day. The stresses behind the scenes to get them there, but you know what? We're there to help the Shamiz Scott Foundation help break the stereotype of Down syndrome, people with Down syndrome, so that we know that they are able, they can do more, and they are able to do more. And because surfing is such a crazy discipline and a very difficult discipline, we've just shown so many people that kids with Down syndrome with surfing, and they overcome that, and there they go. They're having a fun time, and we stoked that and it's not just about them, because we learn more about them and how they adapt exactly like any other person will adapt to the ocean and also to instruction. And that's the coolest thing, because some of them you have to instruct, they have to then put it into practice, and they do it. And there we go, standing. Shamish got standing there with the help of Jordan. So yeah, that's what we do.
And obviously checking out some of these visuals right now, just showcasing the joy, the elation on these kids' faces as they catch some of these gnarly waves. But guys, listen, if anybody else wants to do the exact same and have an experience in the ocean, surf for the first time, how can they maybe reach out to you guys? Where can they find you?
Yeah, so they can find us on the social platforms, which is at Next Gen Surf School, 788. We are in Muizenberg, Shop 52, Beach Road. It's the place to come. We have amazing setups there. We have all the equipment. So you need nothing, just to come there. We will do the rest and guide you through the process. And Jordan will possibly take you out for your first session.
Head coach.
Guide you through it all. And then, yeah.
Guys, listen, well done. Thank you for wearing your heart on your sleeves and doing something so impactful for our people, for the Mens and for the community. And just showcasing how incredible the ocean is and how much it can heal. I look forward to more events like this. But if you want your own experience and you were inspired by any of those kids you saw right now, then reach out to Next Gen, because the ocean is ready to heal you. And speaking of healing, here's maybe an opportunity to move your body and keep that healing energy going on.
That's exactly it, Raul. Thank you so much for that. Right now, we're going to get into a session of Yoga Expresso, fam. So please move things out your way, take a seat and join along with us. And we've got yoga instructor Ntsumedi Ngwangwa with us, joining this morning to take us through a gentle yoga exercise to start off our day. So welcome and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so what do we do? What pose are we in? What breathing do we need to get into?
So we are starting in a kneeling pose. I do have this as a prop, so if your knees are uncomfortable, sometimes if you have like the bony top of your feet, you can just put that under, make yourself comfortable, and just take a moment to soften your gaze or close your eyes. You can place one hand on top of the other and just slowly deepen your inhalation and your exhalation. Bring your focus to your breath and to your body. Feeling that three-dimensional breath, feeling your rib cage moving left and right, front to back. And keeping your eyes closed, but just scanning your body, making sure that your head is stacked on top of your shoulders on top of your hips. And on your next exhalation, we're just gonna reach our hands forward for child's pose. So there's an option to have your knees together, or I know for some people, they prefer to have their knees as wide as the mat. Just sending your trunk forward, forehead on the mat. You can gently roll your forehead on the ground from side to side. On your next inhalation, we're gonna tent the fingertips. Gaze comes forward and you're slowly gonna walk your hands over your right body. Exhaling here, making sure that your left sitting bone is rooted down. You're gonna feel that nice extension in the left side of the body, the descending colon. This is great to do in the morning to help with your digestive system. Inhaling, tenting back onto the fingertips, coming back through center, just feeling the difference between the left and the right side. I love to do a little body wave, just from left to right, and then when you're ready, we're gonna walk over towards the left side of our mat. Really focusing on that right hip, that right sitting bone, making sure that it's nice and rooted. Feeling this in your ascending colon, the right side of the body. Inhaling, coming back onto the fingertips and back through center. Exhale to stay. On your next inhalation, we're slowly gonna rise into all fours. So just making sure that the wrists are underneath your shoulders and that your knees are underneath your hips. So we're gonna go for a cat-cow here, tucking the toes under, softening the belly as we inhale, sinking our belly down as our gaze comes forward. Exhale as we tuck the toes, press into the hands, and really pressing our middle back to the ceiling. Inhale, tucking the toes for cow. Maybe having a gentle smile on your face here. Exhale for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, keeping the toes tucked. We're gonna press back into our first downward facing dog. We can keep the knees nice and bent here, making sure that our weight is evenly distributed between our hands and our feet. Careful, you okay there?
You can see as we are going to go into a quick short break right now, Expresso fam. But I hope that you are feeling more grounded. I hope that you are feeling a little bit closer to yourself right now. We're going to downward facing dog straight into an ad break, and on the other side, we touch base with a group that we've been wanting a comeback from. It is Liquid Deep. They're going to join us out in Joburg, and then right here on the ground in the Mother City, we're going to be catching up with Noni Khadebe and entertainment news both locally and internationally. We'll see you on the other side of this.
So as we're here in our downward facing dog.
Mzansi, it is always so good to be with you, especially when we're making sure that the rest of your day is all about you feeling good. And how do we do that? Well, we bring you amazing people and we get into really incredible conversations. And this morning is no different because today we're sitting down with the kings that gave us hits that defined a generation. From Fairy Tale to Alone, and now after an 11-year hiatus, Zion and Reza are back together and ready to make magic again, baby. The reaction on social media has been absolutely incredible, and the wait is finally over. Get ready to dance and reminisce and have the time of your life because Liquid Deep is in the building, everybody! Yeah! James, how are you?
We are fine.
That's good. I'm good. I thought you said you're razor sharp. But you know, you guys started it on social media, did you not? Did you not?
Yes, we did.
You did. Exactly. James, we're so happy to have you guys with us.
Thank you.
And we're
We're
so
happy.
glad that you're back together.
Yeah, man.
And, yeah.
We're happy to be here.
And listen, I definitely know as well that it's been a long time coming. But what exactly was it that sparked this reunion after 11 years? And why was 2025 the right year to do it?
I think we've been talking about coming back for about 3-4 years now. We've been having conversations on how would it feel, what would it look like.
Yes.
Last year, though, we got to perform for the Samas for their celebration. That was the first time we ever hit the stage in so long together.
Wow.
And it felt so nice. So we decided, hey, let's take it further from there.
That's
Yeah.
amazing, guys. So thank you to the Summers then. Because it made you realize,
Yeah. Big shout out to Loopy for sure. Loopy,
Yeah.
you know
Come
who he
on.
is.
Yeah, it was nice.
We love that. And gents, I also know that, you know, you guys were on your own paths in these 11 years rather, and you were doing your own thing essentially. How would you say you each grew as artists? And especially to get you to this point where you're ready to come back together?
You know, in 11 years, it's a long time. Life happens. And,
That's a grown child.
so, yeah, as artists, I mean, you bring a lot of experiences, memories throughout the whole time. And I know we publicly we went kind of like different directions.
Yeah.
But in private, we've been together all the time. Like since people saw Liquid Deep together on stage
Yeah.
till now. I mean, we've been brothers in the back. So the art and the friendship has always been with us. We've been sharing music throughout, you know, talking
That's
about
beautiful.
the evolution of sound, a lot of things that were happening. So it's been interesting stuff that we've observed.
I love that. And talking about the evolution of sound,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, from when you guys dropped your album till now, so much has happened. So then I want to know, what was the creative vision behind your album originally, Welcome Aboard?
I think we wanted to capture what was happening to us during that time. I feel like it's like if you listen to it, it's like a concept album of touring, being on the road,
Yeah.
being away from people that you miss, going through heartbreak, that's why we called it Welcome Aboard. Welcome aboard onto the ride. And the ride can be up and it can be down. It's still one of my favorite projects, to be honest.
Even
you know.
us.
Yeah.
Yes, even us as well. And Jens, can I ask you as well, when we talk about, you know, just what it is that you are doing now that you're back, how do you guys plan to hopefully have another Welcome Aboard and really just create music that is also for this time, 2025?
I think we're going to bring the same approach to what we do in studio. You know, going there, you know, curious, you know, exploring and just trying to share what we have gone through individually and together as friends.
Yes.
We're going to fuse that into what we do in studio. So, yeah, we know people are expecting.
We are expecting very much so. We are
There's
expecting.
an expectation.
Yes.
But at the same time, we kind of have been through that, especially with Welcome Aboard being our last album that we did in 2013.
Yeah.
It was off Alone, Fabrics of the Heart had a lot of songs that people really liked.
Oh, we loved.
So when we went to Welcome Aboard, we were like, okay, let's try to go into different directions, music-wise, and to explore. And we featured a lot of people. So now there's also things that we are trying to, trailblaze.
Oh, darling, we cannot wait for that. And gentlemen, I have to quickly ask you, because we're running out of time, the Open Mayoni, or rather Mayoni Open Air, forgive me. Tell us about it. Why did you pick that as your very first, performance coming back? And what do we need to know about it to be able to be there?
Zakes is our guy. Like, Zakes is one of our guys. We've always kind of championed stuff that he does.
Yeah.
And he's actually, even him in the background, he'll call me or Razor every year. For the past 3-4 years, he has called us every year. Guys, can you come? Just do one performance every year.
And you guys kept saying no.
No, we're not saying no.
We're just saying no, just not yet, not right now.
Okay, fair.
So 2-3 months ago, Zakes calls and he's like, please, don't say no to me. Little did he know, me and him we started shooting our press pics, we started.
Beautiful.
So, the stars aligned. So we can't wait for that show. We're gonna,
Amazing, amazing. And also, gentlemen, very quickly, because we need to rush out. When can we expect the album? Just a date. Not asking for, just a date. Just a date quickly.
The 33rd of June, 2029.
Yes.
The 33rd of June.
33rd of June, all right. You heard it here first on Expresso. On the 33rd of June is when you can expect an album. I am so hurt. Zanti, make sure you do not go anywhere. These guys right here are going to be performing just for you. Hopefully I can get a date out of them in terms of the album, but we're also going to be hearing more about Mayoni Open Air. Don't go anywhere. You're right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been petitioning for Liquid Deep to come back together. 11 years later, we finally get exactly that. Stick around to hear them perform. For now, though, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Let's get into your national news headlines, where Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi has launched a new public-facing TB dashboard in Johannesburg to track infections and progress toward testing 5 million people by March 2026. Now, the platform allows users to view testing data by province, district, age, and sex. Experts say the dashboard will improve early detection and resource targeting. Now, Dr. Dimakatso Labina of the Africa Health Research Institute said real-time access to data marks major progress in fighting South Africa's TB epidemic. In other national news, President Cyril Ramaphosa has called for a strengthened strategic partnership between the African Union and the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, saying collaboration between the two blocs could drive inclusive growth as well as global stability. Now, speaking at the 20th East Asia Summit in Malaysia, he said developing nations face shared challenges such as inequality, climate change, and supply chain disruptors. Now, Ramaphosa praised ASEAN's spirit of mutual upliftment, saying it mirrors Africa's values and highlighted increased trade as a key tool for shared prosperity. In your international news-making headlines, tensions flared on the Lebanon-Israel border yesterday after Israel accused United Nations peacekeepers of deliberately shooting down one of its drones. Now, the UN force said it acted in self-defense, claiming the drone appeared aggressive as it flew over a patrol. Now, Israel maintains the drone was on routine reconnaissance mission. Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes continue across southern Lebanon despite a ceasefire with Hezbollah. Israel says the strikes are to prevent the militant group from regrouping, while Lebanon and the UN condemn the violations. Meanwhile, Cameroon's Biya wins 8th term amid violent unrest. Opposition disputes result after deadly protests. Cameroon's 92-year-old president, Paul Biya, has won a controversial 8th term, securing 53.7% of the vote against opposition leader Issa Chiroma Bakari's 35.2%. Now, the election held on the 12th of October was marred by deadly violence and claims of fraud. At least 4 people were killed in protests in Douala and several more near Bakari's home in Gorowa. Now, the opposition insists the results were rigged, while the ruling CPDM party maintains the process was legitimate despite the unrest and allegations of irregularities. And closing up your 7 o'clock news here, from a dancing gorilla to a pair of hugging Asian water monitors and an elephant playing peekaboo, the 2025 Nikon Comedy Wildflower Awards finalists prove nature has a wicked sense of humor. Now, nearly 10,000 heart-melting entries poured in from 108 countries, all vying for a dream safari in Kenya's Masai Mara. Now, the contest celebrates laughter as a form of conservation, with the hilarious photos reminding us that even in the wild, timing, talent, and a twinkle of mischief make for perfect comedy. Now, all images are authentic and no AI or digital manipulation is permitted in their creation. The winning photos will be revealed in London on the 9th of December 2025. Nice way to close up your 7 o'clock news. Time now to delve into your sporting highlights with Raul.
Thank you so much, Carissa. And let's see who steals the spotlight when it comes to all things sport. We're going to start off with cricket. In cricket, South Africa has confirmed a 15-man squad for next month's Test series against India. Now, Captain Themba Bavuma returns from injury, while spinners Keshav Maharaj, Simon Harmer and Senuran Muthusamy are all included. Now, the first test starts on November the 14th in Kolkata, with the second taking place in Guwahati from November the 22nd. We carry on with cricket news, and Captain Shai Hope led from the front with an unbeaten 46 runs as West Indies beat Bangladesh by 16 runs in the first T20 in Chattogram. Now, Hope and Rahman Powell powered the visitors to 165 runs for 3 wickets before Jason Holder and Jaden Seals took 3 wickets each to bowl Bangladesh out for 149 runs. We'll move up to all things tennis, and Grigor Dimitrov made a winning return, defeating France's Giovanni Mpecci Pericard 7-6-6-1 in the Paris Masters first round. Now, the Bulgarian, playing his first match since injury at Wimbledon, advances to face either Daniil Medvedev or Jaume Munar. And earlier in Paris, Andrei Rublev also impressed with a 6-1, 6-4 win over Britain's Jacob Fernley. Well, to round up this edition of our sport headlines, we move to footballing news, and Atletico Madrid shrugged off their Champions League disappointment with a composed 2-0 victory over Real Betis, moving up to 4th in La Liga. Now, Giuliano Simeone opened the scoring before Alex Pereira added a second before half-time. And the result gave Atletico their first away win of the season and a timely boost after their heavy loss to Arsenal. Well, we'll talk about all things sport again in the next hour, but for now, though, heading out on the roads is what many of you are doing, and I think Zanele's got the latest when it comes to traffic. Let's go.
You are so right, Myral. I do have the latest. And Mzansi, let's keep you safe on those roads, shall we? Let's start off in Gauteng, Edenvale. It seems like delays are expected for motorists making use of the N12 eastbound at Electron Interchange. Lanes are restricted, so do plan your route accordingly, please. Then over in the mother city, Mitchell's Plain, an accident has occurred on the N2 inbound after Spine Road. All lanes are open, but heavy delays are expected along the affected route. Please allow for added travel time over there, and make sure you buckle up and arrive alive. We want you to get to where you're going in one piece. So we'll keep you up to date with everything to do with your traffic. For now, though, let's jump on into your weather. The South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms over parts of Limpopo, Northwest, Free State, Gauteng, Mpumalanga and KZN. The storms may bring localized flooding, strong damaging winds and large amounts of small hail, particularly in low-lying areas and along bridges. Now, residents are urged to exercise caution as morning storms move through central Limpopo. Meanwhile, extremely high fire danger conditions are expected over the Kamiesberg local municipality in the Northern Cape. We'll keep you up to date with anything else on that side, but for now, let's get on into your sunrise view of the hour. And I am loving these, my goodness. Nolene Devil from Knysna, where it's going to be 25 degrees Celsius. My gorgeous, how are you just coming and bringing another side? You know, a lot of people take from different angles when it comes to our sunrise view of the hour, but you've taken in the road, you've brought a new element. I am absolutely obsessed, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And of course, Mzansi, it is is your time to shine because we want to see what it is you're waking up to. Send it through on the WhatsApp line, 063-036-9649. And like I always say, we get to show the rest of the country what it is you're waking up to. For now, we still got so much to do on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Let's quickly check your temperatures and jump on into it.
Well, great weather across the nation right now, though. What's more important is the fact that you have dressed me this morning, Mzansi. And thank you so much for getting in touch and letting us know with hashtag Styled by Woolies exactly what you would want me to wear. Now, earlier we asked you to help me choose between 3 pairs of shoes: a white interwoven sandal, a natural kitten heel, or an elegant black high heel. Now, the votes are officially in, so let's see what you had to say. Many comments have rolled through on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Let's see which direction we're going to head into. All right, first comment up comes from, let's have a look, Venetia saying, good morning, my lovely family. Option 1 would go nice with it. Very simple, very to the point. I love it, Venetia. 1 point for option 1. Let's see who else have commented so far. Linda Tolo saying, good morning, Expresso Show fam. Good morning to you, Linda. Definitely option 1, she says. Okay, there's no room for doubt there. Option 1 with 2 points. It seems like we're headed in that direction. Let's see what else we've got coming through from Hokatso saying, white strappy interwoven sandals. So let's see exactly which one we have to get into. So I don't think it's these ones. The black ones, the little heels, and then the interwoven sandals in the front seem to be at the lead when it comes to your options. Nozipo says simply option 1. Well, it looks like you've spoken, Mzansi. I have asked you to let me know. And option 1 seems to be the winner. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely a nod to those designer sandals we all know and love. So let's pop them on so we make sure that the rest of the show is going to be looking fabulous. And also, what's great is that I'm going to be super duper comfortable as we continue on through. The sandals are officially on and the rest of the show can officially commence. Now, Woolworths, of course, November deals are back. And My Difference members get 40% off selected women's, men's, kids, babies. All their footwear will be taken care of, while all customers get 30% off. Now, shop this offer in-store, online, and of course on the app. T's and C's can be found on woolworths.co.za. And thank you so much for making me feel comfortable and look absolutely fabulous with the white strappy sandals. Definitely great for summer and have made me feel even more gorgeous than when I walked in today. Shout out to you, Expresso fam.
Zanzi, this is why we love having you as our stylist, because you always just get it so right. Thank you for helping out our gorgeous Barbie in Cape Town. And friend, we've got so much still coming your way right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Let me give you a little bit of a taste of what's on the menu, okay? First and foremost, over in Cape Town, they're going to be hosting Noni Khatebe, who is going to be helping us out with our local entertainment news. Who's been trending? What's happening? What's going down? Don't worry, we've got you here on Expresso. And then, also coming up here in Johannesburg, we got the guys who have been trending. Indeed, they are the ones who are taking over the music scene at the moment, just like the way they did many years ago. It is Liquid Deep, and they're about to perform for you right here on Expresso. Do not go anywhere. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it's a whole lot more goodness, all in the name of making sure that you are indeed feeling good here on S3. Stick around.
Only you can make my day.
I said yes!
Whatever your reason to go, you could get up to 100% off on flights. Book on our banking app. Your story matters.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Listen, the entertainment scene is absolutely sizzling, and we've got the scoop just for you. And joining us right now with his signature charm, one of my favorite human beings, with infectious energy, it's none other than Noni Khadebe, the radiant voice behind Noni But Nice on Good FM out here in the Western Cape. Noni, welcome back.
Thank you. So good to be back.
So good to have you.
Good.
I've got to ask you though, Noni, you have been on the mic for a minute now and recently got upgraded to a beautiful show in the evenings between 6 to 9 o'clock, Monday through to Friday. What has radio taught you up until this point about human connection?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
So I think it's taught me that human connection goes far beyond the physical. Like sometimes you can connect with someone in unseen spaces. I mean, I'm speaking into a mic, yet I'm speaking to so many people on the other side of the mic. You know, someone is feeling seen, someone is feeling heard when we, you know, communicate and just enjoy each other's energy. So yeah, you find connection within moments or unseen spaces, I think. So
That's beautiful.
I like that. Do you take those connections like to heart as well? Because I know being in this industry, being in front of a mic, you are connected to like not necessarily the country, but sometimes the world. And also you're getting a lot of opinions, external influences, things that can shape you. How are you able to keep your grounding in these situations that can easily sway us into different directions?
Hectic. Another great question. So, I mean, I do take these connections to heart. I really appreciate every single listener, every single message, every single voice note that comes through.
But how I stay grounded is taking moments for myself in stillness, and also just remembering, of course, like why I'm here. So Christ is a huge part of my life. I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, so I pray, spend time in community, my family, my friends. So yeah, just taking a beat is so important when you're in this fast-paced industry, and then coming back and doing your thing. You know, adding value, not just being a voice. And that's what I do.
And you definitely have a full cup right now. I can
Come
feel this
on,
energy.
right?
It's overflowing. So let's get some of that.
Please, let's get into it. Look at you looking gorgeous behind the mic. I love also that radio has taken the space of visual spaces as well, because we get to see your beautiful face, Nons. Okay, let's get into the first bit of entertainment news, and we're talking local news at that. Congratulations all around goes to a very special couple.
Wow, yes. Marissa and Andre Pollard have just welcomed a beautiful baby girl. And she's so gorgeous. They posted this black and white picture, or not picture, it was a video online. And I was like, another sports star.
Yeah.
For the ladies this time.
Proteas women's looking good right now. Let's go. And they've captioned it, and just like that, the world has changed again.
Have they revealed any names yet?
Yes, they have. Let me tell you right now. Isabella Tanya Pollard. Isabella. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
It's going to be like Isabella the Baller Pollard.
Yes.
It's going to be an athlete name. It's going to be like, I'm thinking netball or like cricket or something crazy. She's going to dominate for sure.
I'm here for it. Look, that baby looks so small in his hands. Isn't that crazy?
Because he's a huge man. That's a rugby player.
That's a rugby ball. Just
And a
definitely
rugby
not
ball.
kicking that one. Don't tell you.
Please don't. Don't do this at home. All right, congratulations to the very happy couple. And I love the fact that congratulations continues in the world of entertainment now. We're going to Kayam Tetwa, South African gospel singer, and of course the winner of Idol Season 8. And he's really just made his mark everywhere. He was sparking a bit of controversy before. People were questioning, is it ever going to happen again for him? But yes, he has tied the knot to Sene Ndlovu, a beautiful ceremony that included, as you can see, both a white wedding and a traditional wedding. And it's just being really celebrated online. And I love the fact that we get sneak peeks into people's lives now. I'm like, show us more. Honestly, I want to see the dress. I want to see the hair. I want to see the veil.
The details. Yeah, but I'm so happy for Kaya as well. Like you said, he's been searching loudly and proudly so. But finally, happiness has arrived.
And we love love, right?
There we go.
We love love. I definitely agree with you in terms of like the fact that we don't have to wonder too much about the people in the glitz and glam of the world. Like we get to see it now. It's like, I wonder what like famous people would do in the man. Like we don't have to wonder. We literally get to see everything. It's so cool. We get inspiration. We get to judge as well. We're like, I would have never worn that.
And I love to be with Jajaraki. You guys are welcome to. But this was absolutely beautiful. And they said on a post, there's Sandwa Sam, which of course means my love. And yes, we love celebrating. Also, 2025 is the year of the weddings.
It is, yeah.
Hey.
She kicked the ball for like the whole of the country.
And then everyone followed up.
You started
Shout out
it.
to you. And also another reminder that you do get a second, third, fourth, fifth chance at love.
There we go.
Just keep on going. Let's get into our last story. This is all about Nonkanyisa Lonko, and I can't wait to talk about her because yes, we're saying happy birthday to you. 34 years old, another milestone that she's reached for our reality TV star, looking absolutely gorgeous. Now listen, when you do a party, you do a party like this.
Yeah.
She did an all-white party. She had DJ Zintle on the lineup. Hello. And then not only that, international celeb Londi London, or at least the DJ, and Big Zulu. So, I mean, why would you not want this?
It's just a 34th birthday.
Imagine.
Not even like a milestone.
Do you know what I
guys.
mean?
Like,
I feel like, and milestones are like 30, 35, 40. She was like, no, actually,
34,
let me give you a sneak peek of what's coming next year.
and it's not even like, it can't even be a crown birthday. There's no month with 34 either. So there's like,
Zero.
what? There's no reason for this.
Well, according to Liquid
Just a
Deep, there's a 33rd of July, so maybe they'll start inventing that as well. But she put out an Instagram post, which, I mean, it's your sister in Christ. She said, my God knows my gratitude and praise. The Lord has shown mercy, and I am so humbled. I see God's fingerprints everywhere. He's still on the throne, and he's also Mr. Pate, which I think is so funny. I'm like, oh, God,
Do you know that people are talking about you like this? Your kids.
I love it, but happy birthday to her. I mean, how do you celebrate your recent birthday?
Ooh, I turned 26 this year. What
she's
did I
a
do?
baby.
I am. I'm just a girl, just a baby. I actually went away. I went to Knysna with my friends. We did a young road trip, and yeah, spent like a week there. That's
Nani,
what
that
I
is
did.
beautiful.
Just a little wholesome girl over here.
Was there a theme? Did people wear certain things?
So no,
None of that.
No theme, just
Okay.
vibes and the
This is
beach
your-
and the ocean.
the coming
and
of
the,
a new era.
Just vibes.
Yeah.
This is the-
I'm quite simple. Honestly, also I didn't have a 21st. I had a 20th, which is why I say milestones are like 20, 25, 30 for me.
Oh.
But yeah, so the 26 was just chill vibe.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't have a
Okay.
21st?
No, I just didn't.
You didn't choose to, or it's not a thing in your
I
family?
said no thanks.
That's so interesting.
I mean, they
Nani.
still did a thing, but it was super small compared to how big 21sts are. in
Well,
general.
culturally, on our side of town,
Yeah,
you get
same,
given a
same,
wooden
same.
key.
Yeah, no, same,
with
same,
like,
same. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they gave me the key, but I was like, I don't want to party.
Well, maybe we could just make up for it on your 34th birthday. Because it's clearly a special day now.
She started something new, and I love that.
baby.
So, yeah.
That is a trend that I will jump on. And listen, 34 is knocking, is all I'm saying. But we will leave it over there. Congratulations to everybody celebrating birthdays, new births, and of course, love. And the love will definitely continue right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show because we're getting into some liquid deep. Zanele, please take it away.
Oh, my Carissa, you are so right. The guys, you are I want to call them the godfathers of love. They are in the building indeed, Mzansi. And this is where we get to celebrate the fact that they are back together again. And don't forget, you will be able to catch them at the Mayoni Open Air Festival. It's going to be incredible. You can get your tickets on Howler, and we're so excited for it. But for the first time on Expresso in a really long time, everybody make some noise for the Kings. It is Liquid Deep with Still.
Make some noise. I can't hear you, but I know that you're doing it. So, Mayoni Festival on the 30th of November. But if you're in Durban, we'll be there this weekend. We'll see you. And we probably will do something like this, you know. It's been a long time, but I'm so happy to be back, you know. Hey. Here we go. Through the sun, through the rain, darling, I will be right there. Let them say what they have to say. Baby girl, I really don't care. Hey, all my love is here for you. You don't have to search very far. Yeah. See, there is no one else like you. That's my reason why I will love you till I will love you till time stands still. I will love you, baby girl. I always will. I wish you guys could see the studio right now. You know, hey, I will love you till time stands still. If you know the song at home, sing the next verse with me. Love you till time stands still. Through the sun, through the rain, you will always have my heart. Yeah. And as long as I am here, nothing will pull us apart. Yeah. Yes, I know we've had our flaws, still we can grow strength to strength. Hey, see, there is no one else like you. That's my reason why I will love you till time stands still. I will love you till time stands still. Till time stands still. I will love you, baby girl. I always will. Yeah. I will love you till time stands still. It goes like this. I will love you, girl. I will love you, girl. I will love you, girl. I love you. I will love you, you should know it, girl. If you don't already know, you know. I will love you, girl. I will love you, girl. Said I love, said I love, said I love you, love you, girl. Love you 2 times this. Said I love, said I love, said I love you, love you, girl. Yeah. Said I love, said I love, said I love you, love you, girl.
My goodness. Sorry. Mom, did you hear Liquid Deep loves me? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Listen, Zansi, the beautiful thing is the fact that they are not going anywhere, okay? They are going to be rounding up the show. So you've got every reason to stick around all the way up until the end. However, what else is coming your way? Well, we still got more entertainment news to keep you up to date with everything fresh happening on the streets. And then we're also going to be jumping on into Chad Jones is in the building. And he's here to tell us all about his wins on and off the screen. Because that king is winning. Thank you very much. We're going to take a short break, but we'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome back. And thank you for hanging out with us. It is a Tuesday, and today we've got all the vibes, and she's definitely got the voice. I'm talking about none other than Noni Khadebe from Noni But Nice on Good FM with us to, of course, shake things up and talk about some international entertainment news. Come on, Kim Kardashian. Have you heard the name? Quite possibly. We've been keeping up with her, and she rang in a birthday. Noni, tell us more.
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
I always call her Kimberly.
Kimberly.
She turned 45
Oh.
and she had a birthday bash. She always does the most. Actually, all the Kardashians, Kardashian
Always,
clan,
yeah.
always show up and show out when it comes to their birthday celebration. She celebrated in Paris with a random group of people. we were saying.
Random group of people, guys.
What was there?
Can I just say, there was Sarah Paulson, she's amazing, Naomi Watts,
Yeah.
Niecy Nash. I was just like, huh?
Super random.
Good people, though.
Great people. And
Tiana Taylor was there, Glenn Close, like 101 Dalmatians.
That's
What do you
wild.
mean?
But they've recently just dropped a new series, actually. So they just worked together on a project that was produced and directed by Kim. So that's why. But beautiful celebration, I think.
People in.
That's how you ring in 45, I think.
Yeah.
Also, you can say what you want about Kim Kardashian. I personally am a bit of a fan because she, whatever she sets her mind to, and yes, she's got all the money to do so, she does.
Yeah.
She said, I'm going to get my law degree, I'm going to do my bar exam, and she did it.
Kudos.
She said, I'm going to create underwear with hair on it, and she did it. She said, I'm going to collaborate with Nike, with Skims, and she did it.
Yeah.
Like, she has just been killing the game recently.
No, she's done really amazingly.
Yeah, and there she is. Let's check out some more pictures. Her just blowing out her cake as well. And doesn't she look incredible?
Sure, stunning.
A cake full of macarons.
Yeah, that is so cool. And I mean,
Wow.
look, it's not a 44th. It's a 45th. So
45th
at least this is warranted to do something special.
It's a milestone.
I mean, you'd expect something like this from King. I mean, she
That's
kind
the
of did
thing.
set a bar quite early on.
Yeah.
So she's put herself in this conundrum of having to always show up for these big events.
Yep.
And I'm more interested to see how they theme it, how they style it, because when you have all these choices, yeah, it's cool that you can do anything, but what are you going to do? And that's, I think, what people are always looking forward to. It's
Yeah.
like, what are you going to come up with next? What creativity you're going to throw into it? And
Yes.
I think she's been doing quite a good job at that. I mean, it's not that easy, right?
No, kudos to her. The spotlight is on her 24/7, and she just continues to show you that, yes, we can do the most. Okay, she is blowing
I
up
think
the
she blew
candle
it
there.
out. There's no way, actually.
Oh, no. Whoa.
That's like a full-on firework.
What
right
is
there,
going
right?
on, Kim Kardashian?
Kimberly.
Let's get into the second story, Kimberly. And this is about Nelly Furtado.
Oh,
Love
yes.
me some Nelly, man.
Yes.
So she recently came back onto the scene
With a
doing
new powerful
performances.
body.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so many people were like coming up against it, making fun of her. Of course, we in full support. We said, body, yaddy, yaddy. But she recently said that she's actually taking a step away from performances for the foreseeable future. And I was like, does this mark the retirement of Nelly Furtado?
So she took a break. She's taken a break before.
Yes.
And then she came back on the scene like a couple of years ago. So hopefully it's just another break. And then she comes back and brings us more music and live performances because she's an icon.
My thing is, she doesn't
yeah.
even have to make new music. Just
Just
come back and perform the
give us
songs that we
classics.
love.
Do you think there's a reason, though? Has she alluded to anything? Is it like needing a break? Is it the public
Scrutiny.
perspective and scrutiny, maybe?
It could be. I mean, it is a
Mixed
lot
up.
to handle.
Yeah.
I feel like, imagine you just as a person woke up, did your thing, which is performance, and you expecting people to appreciate that.
Yet you get
go
thrown
online,
into, yeah.
and
people
they're
are so
talking about your
mean.
body.
Yeah, that's why.
Huh?
Because I don't know if she even wanted to be this new activist for body positivity,
positivity.
for comfortability. She probably was just living her life, because I think she is that genuine to be able to do that. And now she's like, whoa, what did I just sign up for here?
It's too much.
Maybe I need a break so I can prepare for this new role of like, let me just
the
defend the,
face.
defend the people here.
Come
Jeepers.
on.
I feel for her.
love that. I also do feel for her, but she said she's going to focus on some creative pursuits. So we're really excited to see
Maybe
exactly
new
what that
music,
looks.
guys. Imagine.
She's going to make new music. That's what we hope.
2024 was the last time we heard from her. She released 7, which was her last recent studio album. And of course, with the wave of body shaming comments, we don't know what lays ahead of her. But we are excited. We are all fans. I like a bird. There's also the track with Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that was
Timberland.
And
So
Timberland.
many songs with Timberland.
What does she do that?
Iconic.
I don't know where
I
that's
don't
from.
know
It's just got that little vibe, man.
I like what you just did there. That was fantastic.
You
In fact,
That's
Nelly
my-
Furtado, we don't need it no more. We got Ryle.
Got 2.0 right here.
Thank you for that, Ryle. Let's bring it back home to the continent, although he is our global superstar. I'm talking about Nigerian superstar Davido. He has recently taken a step, potentially, reportedly, outside of music. They said that potentially this man has launched his own airline venture called
Whoa.
Chivido Airline in South
Do
Africa.
you know
What?
how rich you have to be to launch an airline?
Rich, like,
Like
with a big
rich.
R.
You're right, because you need to have throwaway money, because no
Yeah.
airline makes money in South Africa.
No.
Literally, like it's a losing battle. Like, why would you do that?
The green airline disappeared, the orange airline disappeared.
they all-
like,
You've had hundreds in
Blue
the
one
past.
was like on the verge of disappearing.
Lordy.
What is going on?
This is the ultimate flex, actually. It's like, I have so much money that I just want to throw it away now.
yeah, and where else but in South Africa?
Wild.
You say, let me just
What?
flex on you. In fact, a staggering $100 million is what he poured into this project.
How rich
Whoa.
is
Have
Davido?
you ever seen that kind of money?
Whoa! What is going on here?
So it's going to be privately owned by him,
Him.
in South Africa, and he invested that much money.
Did you say 100 million?
100 million, which is kind of
That's like
2 billion
rand. Yeah,
rand.
I think so. What? Guys!
Guys.
This guy could like rescue our GDP here, my bro. Like, come on now. What?
You could have just donated
You
it.
know?
Yeah, like solve poverty
Everybody
for
gets a
South
young
Africa.
100K here, there.
What
And
on
everything's
earth?
good.
I have so many questions, guys.
Yeah. Listen, Davido, congratulations is what
Yeah,
I'm
well
going to
done.
say. I love to see an African giant doing the absolute
I'm
most.
gonna sign
in
up as an
entertainment.
influencer for this airline, actually. Davido, I got you, bro. Like, we can do some work here,
Come
man.
on.
Let's go.
Raul flying high. I feel like it's on brand.
In the sky with the
Thank you,
airline.
Noni But Nice. Noni Khadebe, you can catch her on your radios, Noni But Nice, Monday through to Thursday between 6 to 9 o'clock on Good FM. Listen, if you're not in the mother city, stream it on the Good FM app as well or online. But that's a wrap for us for our entertainment news.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys. This is so fun.
You are fun.
Hopefully I get to come back again.
Oh, we'd love that.
We'll talk to the powers that be. Yeah?
Powers that be? I'm joking.
Yes, you're coming back. I don't care what anyone says, it's a yes from us.
Right now, though, let's head over to the Jozi streets. Our golden girl Zanele is sitting down with an incredible individual, and hopefully they're going to bust some moves.
Hey.
Ooh, honey, did you just call me the golden girl? Get out of here. I love you guys. And I'm loving the vibes in Cape Town. And listen, Mzansi, I hope that you're ready for the vibes that are about to come from Johannesburg, because as we come to you live from the Samsung DQX right here in the city of gold, we, my friend, are joined this morning by a standout star in the creator economy. His name is Chad Jones, and he's known for his infectious dance moves, family-filled viral videos, and sharp brand collaborations. Chad went from solving code as a software engineer to owning TikTok with over 1 million followers at one point. Now, I think he's got like 10 million or something like that. It's crazy. But he's taken his style from Gqeberha to the world stage, and today he's here to share what's next. Everyone, let's give him a feel-good welcome, please. It's Chad Jones.
Back again.
Back again.
Back again.
How are you, friend?
Always good. Busy, but good.
Yeah, I mean, you are so busy.
Sure.
It's amazing to see.
I can't sleep.
I love it for you. It just means that there's so many things happening.
Darling.
But Chad, let's jump right into it, because I feel like you've built such a beautiful community online, both on
For
TikTok
sure.
and Instagram. Talk to me about just when it came to you and now all of these people starting to follow you. You know, what was really going through your mind, especially as a software engineer? Was that something where you were like, okay, cool, maybe I'm going to move into this? Or were you just like, this is crazy?
In the beginning, I didn't know what was happening.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't really on socials or anything.
Yeah.
So in the beginning as well, it was a 50-50 hate, 50-50 like support. But now like it's grown into like such a huge community, as you said. And like the support and love is just crazy.
And what do you think it is about your content that makes people be like, I resonate with you, Chad?
I think it's wholesome.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, it involves a lot of family.
Yes.
Nothing controversial.
Yes.
It's like it's an account where you come to escape that side of social media. If you know what I mean? Yeah, and my parents have also gained like a social status, so they're getting recognized everywhere.
Come on, honey.
So it's been really cool, surreal still.
Yeah.
Like I said, never thought I'd be doing this.
And look at you, taking over the world. I mean, for me, I know that you're someone who's been traveling every single week. You're in a new country. You're doing this, you're doing that. Talk to us about your travels.
Yeah, so it's gotten to a stage where, like, I'm being recognized internationally now.
Wow.
Which is really cool, because now I get to see the world.
Yeah.
So I think within the past month, I've hit like 5 countries.
Chad, that's crazy.
I don't know why brands will want to put it in 1 month, you know, they can spread it out. I mean, all of it has been for work, though, so
That's
which is really
amazing.
cool. I'm super grateful for it.
Yeah.
But I think it was Denmark,
Yes.
Berlin, then
Yes.
straight to Rwanda,
Yeah.
then straight to London, and
Talk
then
to us about London. How was it soaking up all of that energy, you know, especially being on red carpets and things like that?
it's busy there. But it's like, it's really, really cool to experience like other cultures and other people.
Yes.
But you know me, I was just always trying to
Eat
the
some
different
food.
food.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I'm just trying to get some
Chad,
food.
you and food, my friend. You and food. But it's fun because you
100%.
introduce us to all kinds of food, which we
Exactly.
appreciate.
Exactly.
But speaking of introducing, you introduced us to your family through dance on social media. How did that even come about? Was it something where you were like, guys, I know this formula that's going to work for social media, and you guys did it? Or was it almost organic where it just
No,
happened?
it was literally, I'm bored. Let me try
I
and get
love
my
that.
parents. Let's do it for us, for the memories, you know, and then it just snowballed into this.
That's
But
so
it was, it was never a plan.
Really?
And I think, that's how things should happen organically in this space. Yeah.
I hear that.
If it's like too curated, then it's like,
Boo, boring.
exactly. Or like you don't enjoy it as much.
Fair.
You know?
That's fair. And I also know that, you know, when it comes to you, you're someone who loves to strike a balance, even just with what you're talking about now, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I feel like a lot of the time, we only see you guys as influencers and even creators
Yes.
when you're happy and things like that, right?
Yes.
But then there's also the mental health side of things.
100%.
Yes.
I think we were talking about it the other day. I
Yeah.
don't know who I was talking it to. It's everyone sees the good side. Yeah. And no one really sees like the struggle or what you're going through behind the scenes. And that actually could also impact like the creator.
Yes.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
there's a lot of creators out there who struggle with mental health and all of
That's
that.
true.
So it is good, I think, to keep a balance and not too focused on the numbers, if you know what I mean.
I get you.
Yeah.
And for me, you know, I'm kind of just like hearing that. I'm like, is that how you strike your balance in terms of looking after your mental health? Where you try not to focus too much on just being online, but also really finding other things that fulfill you?
Well, now being it my job,
Yes.
it is kind of my job to keep an eye on numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I go into the socials with the mentality as if like, you know, if my video doesn't get as much views as the other one, maybe people just don't like it or just don't see it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not the end of the world because the more you post, the more people will see you.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it's not life-threatening.
Yes,
in a
no one's
case.
gonna die.
Exactly, it's not life-threatening in a case where like,
Yes.
if I don't get these numbers, oh my word, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But a lot of people do see it like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's good to take a little break in a sense, or not even a break, just post what you want to post and then let it ride.
I love that. I love that. Just let it go. Let it flow even.
Exactly.
Now, Chad, I've been told that you have a need for speed. Is
Of
this
course.
true? Yes.
Exactly.
You love
I mean,
your
I'm an ambassador for, you know?
For the power.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. For the V power. I love that. And I feel like, you know, when we talk about even just Formula One and things like that, you're somebody who's a little bit clued up when it comes to us and having a good time with cars. So in a little bit, can we chat about that?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Beautiful. He's a traveler. He loves cars. He loves Formula One. And he's also somebody that's about to help us break down what it is that Shell V Power is getting up to. Don't go anywhere, because just in a bit, we get to shift gears with Chad as he talks all things fast cars and a whole lot more. We're going to take a short break, and we'll see you after this.
Protea Hotels by Marriott is where hospitality feels like home. It's why when your family is with us, we treat you all like a member of ours. Book now and be more than a guest. Go there with Marriott Bonvoy.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. So good to be with you. And today, my friend, we are celebrating the fact that Shelby Power and Chad Jones are doing the things that need to be done. Because listen, you know the unbeatable feeling of just being on the open road and you've got the perfect playlist and everything is just working out and it just clicks that you're genuinely here to have a good time on the road particularly. Well, my friend, there's nothing but that vibe behind the Shelby Power Feel It All campaign. It's all about performance, it's all about precision and passion that keeps you moving. And this is why today we are chatting to Chad Jones, because he's all about that beauty when it comes to fast cars and really good times on the road. Now, Chad, I know that there's so much when it comes to this specific campaign, right?
Yeah.
And I know as well that, you know, there's always just that moment when you're on the road where you really can feel it all. So talk to me. What are the moments that make you feel it all when you are on the road?
The start.
Okay,
Yeah,
why?
just like getting like ready for the trip.
Yes.
Like, because I used to drive the garden route quite a lot. You know, being from Kabeja.
Yes.
And having family in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So just the excitement of a good long road trip, you know, where you get your, like you said, your favorite songs ready. You know where you're gonna stop and have a good lunch.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, the open road is where you can, you know, put a bit of foot.
So middle to the pedal, okay?
Yeah.
I love that. And also, that's when you still have all your snacks, you know?
Yes.
And they're not
No, you
finished
can't.
yet.
You can't forget about the snacks.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
100%.
But Chad, we know you for dancing, and you always do it in the most amazing places. So if you could take a road trip anywhere right now and go and take a video that you feel like it would have the most beautiful aesthetics and everything else in between, where would you go to?
Well, I would say Cape Town, but
Okay.
a Shell filling station.
Ah!
Because I don't know if the staff are pretty viral on
No,
TikTok as
dude,
well, and they jiving.
It's the V-Power.
Yes,
They've got the...
it's always the Shell guys.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, 100%. I'll be doing a video at the station with the staff.
I love that. So you found your people essentially, Chad.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You have seen the videos.
I
though.
have. That's
exactly.
what I'm saying. That's
and they're
what, like,
keeping
it's so
up with the
funny.
trends.
And they really are.
100%.
And I love that they all get together and dance. It's not like just one or two people.
Yes.
It's everyone at the station,
Exactly.
which is beautiful. But your friend, you're also always just spreading good vibes, which we absolutely appreciate about you. Just like you said, you're the wholesome side of TikTok. And honestly, no, you are. But now, talking about those good vibes, what is that must-play track for you when you're on the road and just really having it? You know what I mean? Having a good time, and you and the family, you're in the car.
Okay, so my family's in the car.
Yes, they have to
Okay.
be. Keeping up with the Joneses, okay?
Okay, so well, for me personally, it would just be like a mix of Gom, piano, and Chris Brown.
Okay, wait. Does the family agree with that?
They agree. Yeah, they don't really understand the Gom part.
Yes.
But like, obviously, the piano, they know the songs. They've
Yes.
danced to the songs, so they could sing a few of the words.
Yeah.
But not quite. And
love
Chris
that.
Brown, they forced to listen to that because of me.
I love that.
But with my family, it's the golden oldies for sure.
Aw.
Like Lady Soul by DJ Jazzy D.
Oh my goodness, isn't that for every family?
Dr. Victor and the Rasta Rebels.
Oh my goodness, you are taking me back. You're taking me all the way back.
And then your Michael Jacksons and your Whitney Houstons. Yeah, that's the
Yes.
whole family vibe in my car.
That is so cute. And
Yeah.
actually, now that you say it, me and my family used to take road trips to Durban every December.
From the Eastern Cape?
Yeah, from the Eastern Cape.
Yeah.
We used to drive like 10, 11, 12 hours. We had Shelby Power, okay? But we always used to have golden oldies on.
Yes.
All the time.
You have to.
So I think, I think the family is always just like signified by golden oldies,
Yep.
which is nice. But Chad, I'd say that you are Mr. Formula One. Talk to us. If you could have a little bit of a watch party for, let's
Okay.
say, the Brazil Grand Prix this weekend.
Okay, in Sao Paulo.
Yes, darling. Tell me, what exactly is it that you would be, forgive me, who would you be inviting? You can have 3 people, your dream guest list. Who are the 3 people that you're inviting?
Well, if it weren't...
Zanele. Yes.
Okay, one Zanele. So one spot is taken because Zanele, she should bring the snack.
I will, yes.
But other than my parents, I would take 2 of my best friends. So one of my friend, Dominic, he's a huge metalhead, carhead. He actually works for a motorsport team
Oh, wow.
in Germany. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So I'll take him and Zuko.
I love that.
Yeah, you know Zuko.
Yes, I do. But friend, I mean, you're somebody who genuinely at the moment is just balancing a whole lot of different things.
Yeah,
Like content
100%.
creation, family, and everything else in between. Talk to us. How is it that you keep your tank full while you're doing all of that?
Just how I keep it. I think there is a time where I chill.
Okay.
Like a downtime.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not short. I mean, it's not long.
Yeah,
It's not long, but there is a time where you have to be like, okay, let's just forget everything and like, I mean, even if it's 30 minutes, you know. Yeah. Just to clear your mind, rethink everything, because at times you can get lost in the traffic.
Yeah, I love that. I was going to say in the sauce, but I like in the traffic.
100%.
Keeping our tank full in the traffic.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And my Chad, I only wish you all of the best. You deserve all of the great things happening
you so
to you.
much.
And I'm so excited to still see you continue to shine and even to take it to the top with V-Power, babes.
Yes.
So that
And
you're going
the
to feel it
moves.
all. Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. Aren't we doing a dance challenge?
we're
you and
gonna
I?
do one now.
I love it. I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
force her to
Don't
do
choose
one.
anything difficult, please. Thank you.
Guys,
In any case-
Zanelli can dance, guys.
These lies, your chat is lying about me. But we do not tell you lies. When my friend, I tell you that you could be a winner because epic experiences await you. You could win a once-in-a-lifetime road trip and track experience for 2. And all you got to do is simply spend 750 Rand or more at any Shell. Tap your V Plus rewards card 3 times this month and you are in the draw just like that. Hurry up, though, because you only have until the 31st of October. It is all happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And we want you to please come and be a part of this greatness. And things are about to get even more exciting, my friend, because I honestly feel like, there's so much to look forward to because we're throwing forward to November. Things are getting super heated up, super exciting. And listen to this, because of us and getting all these beautiful things, we are giving you and your friends the chance to attend an exclusive F1 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix viewing party. So you got to keep your tanks full and your eyes on Expresso because we'll be revealing how you can win your way there very, very soon. I know Chad will be there. I'm going to beg to be there. Will you be there, my friend? Let's do the things that need to be done. It's Shell V-Power with their Feel It All campaign. And trust us, we're feeling it all and we're absolutely loving it.
Loving it indeed, man. I just wish I could dance as well as him. So I
You
could also travel the
can.
world. 5 countries, did you hear that?
In
Come
how
on
many
now.
months?
Yeah.
You can, though, Raul. I mean, I've seen those. What's your go-to?
Here's my go-to.
Come on now. Well, that will definitely be your victory dance, especially because you stand a chance to win by playing Powerball and Powerball Plus for 14 million Rand in total estimated jackpots. It goes down this Tuesday. So play Powerball for an estimated 10 million Rand, but then you get Powerball Plus 2 for an estimated 4 million Rand today.
Yeah, listen, don't miss out on this, right? So you can buy tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# and follow the USSDs. It's that simple.
Now, all these details are on our Expresso social pages. Just go and check them out. Maybe you'll see some more dance moves as well. And then Panda Pusha Play Powerball and Powerball Plus. That 14 million Rand awaits you. It's the total estimated jackpots today. And all you have to do is play right now. So please go ahead and do that, but not too far, okay? Because on the other side of this break, we get to chat to somebody incredible. The head girl of this country, South Africa, that was recently announced over this weekend. A huge congratulations to Owen.
Yeah, indeed it is. And then we also got Tyler Robinson coming through, someone who's reflecting on their Tastemaster Junior Season 2 journey. Yes, it's time to fill the bellies. Hopefully going to be making something delicious, and hopefully you're not going to go anywhere. Maybe give a coffee and then come straight back because it's going to get delicious after this.
South Africa, it's time to fuel your wanderlust because Shell is giving you and a partner of your choice the chance to win the ultimate South African road trip experience.
That's right. With Shell V-Power, 5 lucky couples will win a once-in-a-lifetime road trip and track experience. And entering couldn't be easier. Simply spend 750 Rand or more, tap or scan your V Plus rewards card 3 times this month, and you're in the running.
Oh, so please start those engines and let Shell V-Power take you places you'll never forget. T's and C's apply. Find them all at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you for hanging out with us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. 2 hours has already been wrapped up. Can you imagine? Let's get into that final hour with your national news headlines first, where the head of the police ballistics unit, Mishak Nkabela, told the Madlanga Judicial Commission yesterday that a firearm used in the murder of engineer Armand Swart in Bramley, Johannesburg, was linked to more than 20 other violent crimes. Now, Swart was allegedly killed by mistake. Authorities, meanwhile, welcomed the Johannesburg High Court's decision to dismiss businessman Vusimuzi Kat Matlala's bail appeal, warning his release would endanger investigators and witnesses. Now, Matlala faces 3 attempted murder charges and was named at the Madlanga Commission as part of the notorious, quote, Big Five cartel. In other national news, Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi has launched a new public-facing TB dashboard in Johannesburg to track infections and progress toward testing 5 million people by March of 2026. Now, the platform allows users to view testing data by province, district, age, and sex. Experts say the dashboard will improve early detection and resource targeting. Now, Dr. Dimokatso Lebina of the African Health Research Institute said real-time access to data marks major progress in fighting South Africa's TB epidemic. Internationally speaking, as Tanzanians head to the polls, President Samia Suluhu Hassan has widely expected to win easily, with no heavyweight opposition candidates allowed to contest. Now, the 65-year-old who succeeded John Magufuli in 2021 initially ushered in reform and openness through her, quote, 4 R's policy: reconciliation, resilience, reform, and rebuilding. But right groups say political freedoms have since eroded sharply, with abductions and killings of critics increasing. Now, Freedom House recently downgraded Tanzania's ranking from, quote, partly free to not free. Meanwhile, tensions flared on the Lebanon-Israel border after Israel accused United Nations peacekeepers of deliberately shooting down one of its drones. Now, the UN force said it acted in self-defense, claiming the drone appeared aggressive as it flew over a patrol. Israel maintains the drone was on a routine reconnaissance mission. Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes continue across southern Lebanon despite a ceasefire with Hezbollah. Israel says the airstrikes are to prevent the militant group from regrouping, while Lebanon and the UN condemn the violations. And we close off saying all aboard for nostalgia. South Africa's much-loved Outeniqua Choo-Choo is set to puff back to life after nearly 2 decades. Now, in a landmark moment for the country's tourism and heritage rail sector, Transnet Rail Infrastructure Manager and the Outeniqua Choo-Choo Company have signed a new 25-year agreement. Now, the heritage line between George and Knysna, famed for its breathtaking coastal views, will be restored and relaunched as a world-class steam train experience. More than just a ride, the Choo-Choo's return celebrates craftsmanship, community pride, and the golden age of rail travel, heralding a joyful whistle of history and a new era of heritage tourism along the Garden Route. Well, that's where we leave your news for this Tuesday morning. Let's get those final sporting details from Rao.
Thank you, Carissa. And yes, one last time, let's dive into all things sport. We're going to start off with cricket news. And Cricket South Africa has confirmed a 15-man squad for next month's Test series against India. Now, Captain Themba Bavuma returns from injury, while spinners Kashif Maharaj, Simon Harmer and Senuran Muthusamy are all included. Now, the first test starts on November the 14th in Kolkata, with the second taking place in Guwahati from November the 22nd. Well, we're going to carry on with cricket news right now, and Captain Shaya Hope led from the front with an unbeaten 46 runs as West Indies beat Bangladesh by 16 runs in the first T20 in Chattogram. Now, Hope and Rovman Powell powered the visitors to 165 runs for 3 wickets before Jason Holder and Jaden Seals took 3 wickets each to bowl Bangladesh out for 149 runs. Well, tennis is taking center stage right now, and Grigor Dimitrov made a winning return, defeating France's Giovanni Mpecci Pericard 7-6, 6-1 in the Paris Masters first round. Now, the Bulgarian, playing his first match since injury at Wimbledon, advances to face either Daniil Medvedev or Joanne Munar. And earlier in Paris, Andrei Rublev also impressed with a 6-1, 6-4 win over Britain's Jacob Fernley. Well, lastly, in a roundup of all things sport, we move to football, where Atletico Madrid shrugged off their Champions League disappointment with a composed 2-0 victory over Real Betis, moving up to 4th in La Liga. Now, Giuliano Simeone opened the scoring before Alex Bayana added a second before half-time. And the result gave Atletico their first away win of the season and a timely boost after their heavy loss to Arsenal. Well, for now, though, it's a last chance to see what's happening on the roads. And yes, traffic is up next, so let's see how we can serve you.
Thank you so much, Ryle. Let's see what the roads are doing out in Cape Town. Well, Dunoon is where we get started, where an accident had occurred on the N7 northbound, and that's before Postam, resulting in a left-lane closure. Now, emergency services are currently on scene, so please proceed with caution if you are using that affected route. Sticking in Cape Town, but heading out to Century City, significant delays are expected along the N1 inbound at Sable Road. Now, motorists are advised to avoid the area and make use of an alternate route where possible. And please, of course, maintain your safe following distance wherever you're headed this morning. Remember to always buckle up, get that playlist going, and arrive alive. So we leave your roads. Let's have a final peek at your weather. The South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms. That's over parts of Limpopo, Northwest, Free State, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, and KwaZulu-Natal. Now, the storms may bring localized flooding, strong damaging winds, and large amounts of small hail, particularly in low-lying areas and along bridges. Now, residents are urged to exercise caution as morning storms move through central Limpopo. Meanwhile, extremely high fire danger conditions are expected over the Kamiesberg local municipality in the Northern Cape. And all of the roads bring us to the sunrise view of this hour, and we are celebrating along with Lourdes Fontaine and Yolande for this absolutely gorgeous morning view. Yolande, thank you so much for thinking of us as you witness the beauty of what we're going to experience together, Mzansi. Thank you so much to Lourdes Fontaine for looking absolutely gorgeous this morning. Well, listen, 31 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town if you are in that area and experiencing the sun just shining on over you. Remember that SPF and to stay hydrated throughout today. And that number again, 063-036-9649. Be just like Yolande and send us your images as we get into the rest of the week. For now, though, let's get into your temperatures for the day.
Man, I still get caught up on that time lapse. How good does that look?
Cameraman,
just picturing
please.
it panning across over Lion's Head, and then boom, you got the sunrise right there. And also the promise of some beautiful weather for you, Mzansi. So I hope you enjoy it today, and also what's to come, because yes, our Tastemaster Season 2 Junior, Tyler Robertson, is in the building, and we get front row seats to finding out about how it went and also finding out how good he is in the kitchen.
Yes, absolutely. And then we'll find out how great she is at running this country. I'm just going to go ahead and say she's our first lady from here on out. Miss Kawe, we're celebrating along with you the official Miss South Africa from here on out. And we can't wait to see exactly what she's going to talk to Zanele about and the rest of us as we sit with bated breath. It comes your way on the other side of this.
Whatever your reason to go, you could get up to 100% off on flights. Book on our banking app. Your story matters.
Oh, yes, it is, Mzansi, and this is exactly where you need to be when we have so much to celebrate as a country. We've got a brand new head girl, okay? Because gracing your screens this morning is the freshly crowned Miss South Africa. My friend, I am talking about a queen that was literally just named on Saturday. And I love the fact that we indeed get to be all about what it is that she stands for, where she wants to make education more inclusive, and more than anything else, she wants those who feel like they are marginalized when it comes to education be a part of what exactly it is when we talk about education in South Africa. So who exactly am I talking about? Well, you're going to need to remember the name because she is our Miss South Africa after all, okay? A woman with purpose. She is making a difference already, even before she stepped onto the Miss SA stage, and this is why we love her already. Everyone, please welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast show. It is Kawekazi Mazaleni.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast show.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here.
Oh, well, we are honored. All protocols observed, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kawe, I want us to quickly jump on into the moment that I probably feel like you had all the butterflies, all the nerves.
100%.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Mzansi, in case you missed it, here is what happened on Saturday when this queen right here was named our brand new Miss South Africa. You head girl of the country.
Thank you.
Kawe, congratulations,
Thank you
my
so
love.
much, Danielle. I really appreciate it.
And babes, that time before they said, "How are you, Miss South Africa?" and then 12 hours in between, and then your name. Talk to us about that moment, and also what did it mean to you when your name was finally said?
Yeah. So for me, I think in that moment, I'm constantly repeating, okay, but you have to breathe. Because I felt like I was holding my breath and I was like, no, you're going to pass out, so you must breathe.
Yes.
But for me, as soon as my name was called, I think the first thing that came to me was complete shock and disbelief. And then just this overwhelming sense of gratitude, which just resulted in tears and smiles. It was just a very beautiful moment.
It really was.
Yeah.
Even for us who are watching at home, and I also feel like, you know, this is something that you've worked for.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you to be named Miss South Africa 2025?
So for me, it's almost like a validation that if you do work hard, you see yourselves in these positions, but you work hard with whatever it is that you have, then you're able to actually achieve those dreams and those goals.
Yeah.
So it really is just a validation of stay true to your purpose and your mission, and hard work will be rewarded.
I love that.
Thank
And
you.
babe, I can imagine that it's so surreal because like I said, you know, this is something that you've been imagining yourself in for a long time. Do you have to wake up in the morning and remind yourself and be like, I'm Miss South Africa?
Yes, no, 100%. I think I wake up in the morning and sometimes it's calm. I check my phone and I'm like, oh yes, how guys is Miss South Africa.
That's true.
Yeah.
And earlier you were telling us about how you and your sister answer the phone. Please tell us about it.
So my sister, she'll call me, and as soon as I answer the phone, she's like, hello, Miss South Africa's sister speaking. And I'm like, hello, Miss South Africa speaking.
Yes,
So
I love
honestly,
that.
she's been my biggest supporter, so it's been beautiful.
Oh, guys, that's so incredible. And I know as well, you know, that this is something that really means something to you because you've already started doing the work. You're somebody who was already like, okay, how can I make a difference in my corner? Now, and you said it right after the pageant, you were like, now you're able to elevate what it is that you've already been doing. So
Yes.
what is it that you want to achieve in your reign?
So for me, I am a huge advocate for inclusive education because when children are able to start learning at the foundations in their home language, it sets them up for that later high school success, later tertiary success, and it also helps with employability skills.
Yes.
So I really want to work towards addressing unemployment at its ground root, which is through literacy. So that's what I want to do. I want to make sure that children have access to books and resources in their home language. They can also be able to build those critical thinking skills.
I love that.
Thank
And
you.
I also, because like I said, you know, this is something that you're already working on. And you did so with your beautiful book. Amasela amdaka. And I feel like, you know what, it's one thing for you to have the book, but then to also be like, you want it to be inclusive for real, where you want it to be translated to all of the languages, because at the moment it's in Xhosa,
It's
right?
just in Xhosa at the moment. But I think that's the beautiful thing about this journey, is the fact that it's about collaboration.
Yes.
So I want to be involved with other multilingual translators, multilingual authors, just so we can translate it, but to also start publishing other books.
Yeah.
So it's not just me, but it's a collaborative effort into making sure that children have access to all of these different resources.
Oh my goodness, Miss South Africa, that is empowering others as well. And I mean, that I feel like that's what Miss South Africa stands for, right? As an
100%.
organization.
Yes.
But the fact that you're walking, talking, and just literally living that, I think that that's so beautiful. Already, it's day 2.
Yeah, it is day 2.
You're doing a lot,
It is
Kawe.
day 2.
You're a queen, okay?
Yes, I am a queen. Thank you so much.
But my Kawe, you know, when we talk about you and really wanting to be able to have kids to have those books that are in their mother tongue, why is it so important for you?
So for me, my background is in speech therapy. I'm a speech therapist and I'm a master's student.
Yes.
And as I've been doing my sessions with children, I usually did sessions in English and in Afrikaans. And when I was doing those sessions, it was so incredibly easy to find those books, to find those resources.
Yeah.
But in my final year, I remember I was doing my practicals and I was working with this one child who has cerebral palsy, with Xhosa background. And initially, because the English resources were there, we started using those. But I could see that there was a bit of a
disconnect.
Yes, a disconnect. That's a beautiful word. There was a bit of a disconnect.
Yes.
So once I started using and creating Xhosa resources for her, I brought in a little book that I had created, which had her name in it, was in her home language. And it was really just simply to have her more involved in the process.
Yeah.
And immediately she lit up. And she started engaging a lot more. And research shows that when a child is able to engage in their home language from an early age, it sets them up for that later success. So that's really where my heart is in all of this.
Oh, come on, Kawe, that is so beautiful. Especially the fact that it was born from a relationship that you have with one of your kids. I think that that's such a special thing.
Yeah.
But let's talk really quickly just about, you know, the legacy that you want to leave behind. Because at the end of the day, this is the time that Kawekazi is going to be doing the work. What is it that you want people to say about Kawekazi from 2025?
Yeah. So I want people to know that I am very much a self-starter and I want them to take that away for themselves as well.
Yes.
So it's whatever resources you have available to you in that moment, make sure you use all of them to the best of your abilities. Because if you're able to use the little that you have to make an impact in your communities, imagine how much more of an impact you're able to make on a big platform like Miss South Africa, or if you're in the municipality or government.
Yeah.
So start with the little that you have.
I love that.
Thank you.
Can I have the little that I have? And that's me asking for an opportunity. Can I ask you to crown me as Miss Expresso 2025?
67th annual Miss Expresso, or the first one?
You know what? I want to be like you, so let's say 67.
67.
Even though they haven't been
Okay.
66.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So she's going to crown me live on national television,
Okay, wait.
everyone. Mom, I hope you're watching.
Let me just put this down first.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yes.
Okay.
Must I stand? Am I
Yes,
standing? Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And the 67th annual Miss Expresso is...
Zanele! Oh my goodness, this is so unexpected! Oh my word! Oh my goodness.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh my word, it fits perfectly!
Congratulations!
Thank you! Oh, mwah. I am the 67th annual Miss Expresso, courtesy of Kawekazi Mazaleni, our Miss South Africa 2025 and of Zanzi. Do you see what a gracious queen she is? She's been sharing her crown with me. And as you've heard, we are in safe hands, Mzansi. We 100% have got the best of the best when it comes to a queen who is not just walking in something that is a title, but she has purpose behind everything that she's going to be doing. And we're so excited to see her grow and to see her shine. Do it your stand up, Eastern Cape stand up, South Africa stand up. It is huge. And do not go anywhere, because in a little bit, we're going to be getting into a contestant from Tastemaster who's here to let us in on how it is that they do in the kitchen, but more than anything else, how exactly their journey has been. Do not go anywhere. We're going to see you after this.
We connect more countries than any other airline. Turkish Airlines.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We've got minutes left of the show and we want to squeeze in as much as possible. Now, the kitchen has been buzzing recently with creativity this season, especially on Tastemaster Junior. And one young chef who's been making absolute waves is Tyler Robinson. From nailing tricky challenges to showcasing a flair for flavor, he's proving to be a serious contender. Now, Tyler joins us on the couch to share a little bit more about his journey and also what it's been like behind the scenes. So let's give him a feel-good welcome as we do on Expresso. Tyler, how are we feeling?
Good,
You
excited.
good? Excited? That's nice. I love the fact that you've got the great energy for this time of the morning. Take me through what your experience has been like so far on Tastemaster Junior.
It's been amazing on the Tastemaster Junior so far.
Yeah.
And learning all new skills and doing all the challenges and surprises among the show. It's just been so much fun.
Okay, but has any surprise like completely taken you by surprise where you thought, I can't do this?
Not really.
Not even?
No.
You see, this is the confidence that I love to see. So take me back to before you even started the journey. What really inspired you to enter?
I have a love for cooking and baking, and it's just everything I want to do one day. And so I saw the Tastemaster Junior, and I was like, I want to apply, I want to do this. This is everything.
Oh my gosh, and definitely going to be a launching pad to where you want to be in the future. Who inspired your cooking? Was it your parents? Was it your grandparents? A friend?
I definitely say it was my dad who inspired
Yeah?
my cooking, yeah.
What about him? Do you have a favorite meal that he used to cook for you?
Not really, just all the memories when he was cooking in the kitchen and I'd be under his feet from such a young age, just asking, what are you doing? Can I help here?
I love that. Shout out to Pops, man. And there you are with the judges as well, just being cool, calm and collected, handling everything. Were you intimidated at all by any of the judges?
Not really, but it's definitely nerve-wracking when the judges are coming around and just before they taste your food, you're like, are they going to like it? What are they going to say?
Yeah. And do you taste your food before you give it to them, or is it kind of like blindly, I really hope to the cooking gods this is going to go well?
I mean, I don't ever taste like the final plating,
Yeah.
but like I'll taste little bits
Along
of
the
everything
way.
along the way to
Yeah.
make sure it's good.
Oh, and I know it's good. I know it's great. Okay, be honest now, Tyler. We're family here, right? Who do you think your biggest competition is right now in the kitchen?
I'd definitely say Cody.
Yeah?
It's my biggest competition.
Why do you say so? Why did you point him out?
Just because we both like, he's won a few, I've won a few,
Yeah.
and we both have very similar interests, and I just think he's got a lot of skill, so I got to watch out for him.
I like that. I think some healthy competition is really important. It always keeps you on your A game, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so if you walked away as the winner, and maybe we'll manifest it, I don't know, this is the manifestation station, what would you do with the money?
I would love to go to Silwood and pursue my career with cooking and baking because it's everything in my life.
Oh, I love that. Okay, Tyler, I know it's not quick fire, but let me just ask you, between cooking and baking, if you could choose, what would it be?
I'd say definitely be cooking.
Cooking? Do you like the savory cooking?
I love savory foods.
Okay,
yeah.
go-to dish. I put you in the kitchen right now. What are you making for me?
Probably some type of pasta for you.
Ooh, I like it. I love me some pasta, man. It's definitely a winning dish. Okay, tonight's the very first elimination. How are we feeling about this?
I'm feeling great that I'm not in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm wishing the best of luck for my fellow contestants and
Yeah.
all the best.
I love that. Okay, so for somebody sitting at home right now, we're currently in season 2, many more seasons to come of Tastemaster Junior, and they're sitting going, I fit the age, I definitely have the passion. Why should they enter? Encourage them a little bit.
You should definitely enter the Tastemaster Junior if you've got the passion, and it's a lifetime experience that you probably will only get once and you'll never forget it. It's like the best experience ever.
Oh, I love this for you, Tyler, and I can't wait to see exactly where we're going to be headed. Thinking back to the challenges, was there any moment that you're like, you know what, I'm a young chef and I'm so proud of myself for getting through that?
Definitely all the like challenges and the more hard ones, and I was so proud, like the Boerewors challenge.
Ooh.
I've never made that before, and winning it was so much fun.
Oh, I like that. You see, this is why the man walks up with his shoulders high and his head held high. He definitely is deserving. Thank you so much for sharing the space, but you're not going anywhere. Listen, put Ryle through his paces in the kitchen, okay? I know there's a lot of excitement that's going to go down in our kitchen in just a bit, but it has been an incredible journey so far, and it's very clear to see that Tyler's passion for food and also baking, as well as his fearless attitude in the kitchen, are a recipe for absolute success. But the fun, of course, doesn't stop here, because we are going to be heading into the kitchen with our boy Ryle to see exactly what they're going to be getting up to. And for you, Mzansi, continue watching this season and stick around, okay? Because you're in for more treats along the way.
It's jam-packed with pressure on the Tastemaster Junior this Tuesday evening at 7:30 on SABC2 in the first elimination challenge.
The pressure is high.
I'm feeling very relaxed.
This is going to be easy.
Me and my love for risk-taking. This thing is not flipping.
Please don't break, please don't break. Yikes.
That's insane.
How dare he?
I am going to make it. Good luck to them.
That's the Tastemaster Junior, Tuesday evenings at 7:30, repeat Wednesdays at 1 and Sundays at 4 p.m.
Oh yes, and it's going to get even better because we are in the kitchen testing out some skills, and as promised, we're sweetening things up in the kitchen with one of Tastemaster Junior's shining stars, Tyler Robertson, who's in the building, showing us how to put a fruity, refreshing twist on a classic dessert. It's a mixed berry tiramisu. Now, you want to think soft sponge fingers soaked in a tangy berry syrup, silky layers of cream, and a burst of vibrant flavor in every bite. And of course, the man is here to show us off. Tyler, how you doing, bro?
Good, and you?
Lekker, man. I'm hearing all about the journey, how it's begun, and how well you're doing on the show, bro. So I'm absolutely proud of you. I hope you can use this as a moment to have fun. There's no pressure here. Even though we are on live TV, bro, this is probably the best place to mess up. I know you're not going to do that, but I'm not going to judge you here. So you can just go crazy and wild with this one. You going to help me put this one together?
Yeah.
Cool. Where do we start? What are we doing?
You can start here with the sugar.
Okay.
So we're going to add some of the sugar into this water to make a simple syrup.
All right. That is on, but it's on low heat, eh? You want to turn it up a little bit, or is that fine?
It just needs to be on lowest heat because you don't want to burn it or anything.
Okay. Okay, got you. So happy with that, right?
Yeah.
That's going to come together. And while we obviously are cooking and stuff, I want to talk to you more about the show, man. Obviously, you're doing a lot of savory and sweet. You mentioned savory was kind of more of your favorite option if you had to choose between the two. So why have we decided to go with the sweet dessert today?
I thought to go with the sweet dessert today because I've been talking so much savory and everything on the show, and that why not just spice it up and change it for once?
Okay, and also show the other skill set that you do have, right? I love that, man. And I don't think anybody's going to complain about this. Where to from here? Can we prep anything in the meantime, or do we have to wait for that?
While this is going, we can start whipping up the cream.
Switch over, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
So what are you up to on that side?
So I'm going to whip my cream, then add in my sugar and my vanilla, and then my mascarpone cheese. And then that's going to be the cream layer for the tiramisu.
Ooh, like on the top?
Yeah.
Or where's this layer going?
So it's going to be the fingers on the bottom, then berry, then this, and then
How many layers do we get on this one, bro?
3, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
yes, I love the sound of that. Okay, you can get going with that, make a little noise, and maybe some mess too. I don't know. Let's see how good he is in the kitchen. We're gonna judge him on this one. I'm gonna help him just turn the pan up just a little bit to get that sugar melted in here. But what sort of consistency are we looking to get with this?
We're looking to get like a little bit of a thick consistency so that it's not too runny in the tiramisu. Sugar.
And like a little bit of fluffy airiness, or not too much? Yes?
Lots of air so that it's quite fluffy.
Okay, got you, bro. So what's the feeling like out here cooking on live TV on a morning breakfast show versus being on a pretty much one of the most intense cooking shows that we have in the country, being judged and doing it all in a very, very high pressure situation? Which one do you prefer?
I mean, doing this here now on live TV is definitely a lot less stressful than being there on a competition, competing.
And it's tough, right? Because, like, I know if you had the time, you could probably put anything together so perfectly, but in those conditions, it's quite challenging, right? What do you struggle with anything out of the challenge? Is it just the timing, or the fact that you've got to, like, show up for these very, very scrutineering judges? Are they intimidating?
Yeah, the most like intimidating thing would definitely be the time because it goes really fast in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, when the judges come and ask you, like, what you're doing in that.
Like, stop disturbing me. I'm trying to make magic happen. I got you. Pretty much like I'm doing now, bro. Disturbing you while you cook. But this is something you're going to get used to, because I think with the talent that you've already showcased, bro, you're going to be made for this game. So I want you to start visualizing yourself being in many kitchens and getting used to showing off your skills, because I can see a bright future ahead, bro. Is that something you could see yourself doing maybe if you had to envision yourself working behind a kitchen? Would it be a restaurant? Would it be you making your own desserts? Where would you envision that happening?
I'd definitely love to have my own restaurant, or even a few one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to see wherever it goes. And working on like live TV in different kitchens all across the world, that's like everything I'd want to do.
Oh, that's a treat, bro. Have you ever thought of like a name for your spot? This is on a boil, by the way.
Turn this off, yeah.
Oh, shucks, thank you. Sorry, we're getting so distracted here, getting caught up in you.
Okay.
So the pot is basically just melting sugar into water, right?
Yes.
What's happening after this? Are we going to add anything to it?
So now I'm going to add in those, once it cools a little bit down, you can add in the berries into there, just so that they can soak up some of that nice syrup.
Ah,
so they can have a nice
All right.
sweet
Should I do it now or wait a little bit?
Yeah,
just try it now.
Do it now,
Okay, cool. I won't judge you on this one because I've now assisted you in the meal. So if anything goes wrong, I'm your fall guy, bro. You can just blame me. So I'm going to stir the berries in here. You say they're pretty much going to like soak up some of the sugars and stuff?
Yes.
And then I see strawberries as well.
Yeah, you can throw those in also.
Oh, yes, man. I love how we're using some really awesome ingredients. Again, if you are going to probably be doing this as a kids, watch out for the splash of water if it's boiling and they are working with it, because that could be a little bit of a hazard. But, oh, these are going to kind of turn... What's the goal here? Like, what should these be turning into at the end of the day? Like a syrup or...
They should still have like their... They must still be kind of hard and chewy and keep their fruit like...
Okay, so we're not going to like mash it up and turn it into like a jus or something like that.
No.
It's really crazy, like a syrup. Okay, got you. So let that just do its thing while it's cooling down. Your side, it looks like that thing's coming together beautifully, bro.
Yeah.
Check out the consistency on that. I love it, man. So anyway, listen, I was still talking to you about your restaurant before I got so distracted, and I wanted to know, have you ever thought of like a name for your restaurant? Let's envision that moment there, like Tyler's Delights or something crazy, bro. Have you thought about that?
Yo, right now, I don't know. I've never kind of thought of a name, so that's something I definitely need to work on.
Okay, I want you to think about it. Obviously, we're not going to be finishing this recipe just yet. We've got a part 2 where once all of this comes together, Tyler's going to show us how we kind of layer it, how we get to that final step of perfection, and why he's doing so well on Taste Master at the moment. It's happening Tuesdays, SABC 2 at 7:30. That's where you're going to catch this man. So tonight you'll see him in action doing his thing, and a little bit later we're going to see him actually put all this magic together. But right now, bro, you've got a restaurant name to come up with, and I'm going to hold you to that, and then we're going to have fun putting this all together. But listen, you're an aficionado in the kitchen, bro, handling yourself like an absolute champ. I can clearly see why you're doing so well on the show, and we're going to see why this is such a great recipe to put together. And you don't need to go anywhere, Mzansi. We'll see you in just a bit. Nice job, bro.
Cool. Lekker.
All right, so back in the kitchen and back with what we promised you. Tyler Robinson is still here showing off his skills, and on live TV he's absolutely doing the most. So earlier we put together some of the berries. He actually tasked me with that duty, so I can't promise how good that's going to be. But that's absorbed some of that lovely sweet water. And then you put together the, what did you call that actually?
The whipped like cream and mascarpone cheese.
Mascarpone cheese, whipped cream kind of a vibe. And now what we're going to be doing is putting the rest of this magic together. And Tyler's going to show us exactly how it's done while I put my apron on again and get ready for this. You didn't make a mess last time, so I'm just doing this for show. But listen, bro, talk to me about one thing that I was blown away, right? Not the fact that you're putting this together, but the fact that you're writing an English exam later today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are you feeling for that, bro?
I'm feeling good because, yeah, I feel like this is a great start to the morning. And hopefully if I get a topic where I can write about anything, I'll definitely write about my experience here on the show.
That'll be a classic, dude. Absolutely legendary. So here's what we were working with earlier. These are the berries that we had on hot. And man, it's smelling amazing. I can smell some of those sugars and stuff like kind of almost dancing together. So that's pretty much ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
perfect.
So talk to me about how we make this a showstopper.
Okay, so we're going to start off with dunking some of these biscuits in the syrup.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So give it a nice little bath.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Can I help you with that, bro?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then we can break them so they can fit in the glass.
Nice. So are we making like the first base layer here? Is that the plan?
Yes, this is the first layer.
Ah, makes sense. And oh, I'm getting mine proper soggy. So break that in half, and then can I put this on the bottom layer as well?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Okay, I'm finally collabing with the Tastemaster Junior contestant right here. We got Tyler in the house and ready to show off his skills for tonight. A reminder, SABC 2 at 7:30. That's where you'll find this man in season 2 of Tastemaster Junior. And we've just put the first layer of our fingers on. What's next?
Right now, next, we're going to do some of the berries.
Okay.
Can help
Is there like a rule? Can you get this wrong? Can you kind of be creative and do this any way you want? Or do we have to go fingers, berries, and then the like saucy stuff after?
No, it's kind of any way, I think. But I think this way will just taste the best.
Okay, this is your way, so
Yeah.
I'm going with this way. Trusting in this young chef over here and trusting that this is going to be an absolute showstopper. Mzansi, again, if you are wanting any of our recipe inspiration, then scan the QR code on our screens right now. Not only will you get this, but you'll get a plug to all the good stuff. You're looking for some breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack inspo. We've got it all there. Everything for the week and every reason for you to show off to your guests. Like Tyler is showing off right now. Okay, so second layer is done. We've got the beautiful berries gone into that. And now comes this masterpiece that you were working on. Oh, it looks so fluffy. It looks so creamy. It looks so good, dude. Nicely done. Do you get proud in these moments, like looking at your work, or is it more like, I hope I did well?
No, it definitely makes me feel happy and, yeah, really proud.
What would you do, like, if you had to make, like, your favorite dessert? Do you have one? Is there one that, like, stands out for you?
I don't really know because, yeah, as everyone's probably heard on the show and that, I'm not really the biggest sweet tooth, and I'm definitely more savory guy. Yeah.
So a favorite savory option then? Let's exclude the desserts. What's your favorite like savory showstopper? Or let's say this: you've got like friends over, and they're like, "Listen, man, I heard you can like cook some cool stuff. What are you gonna do to like show off your skills?"
I would probably just have like a braai and then make some like lekker steak and then make a nice sauce with it. And
I love that. Okay, dude, I'm coming to a braai because I can only imagine yours would be a killer. But listen, we're getting too distracted here. Let's finish off this incredible masterpiece that you're putting together. A tiramisu. We're calling it a tiramisu officially. Tyler's Tiramisu. And have you come up with a name yet for your restaurant? Remember I challenged you to that a little bit earlier. I said if you could envision yourself, and we're making this the manifestation station. In a few years' time, you're going to have your own restaurant. You're going to be doing some incredible stuff, making good savory snacks, some braai snacks there as well. What's the name, bro?
I think I would go with maybe Tyler's Time. And do the logo like a time stick like that.
I love that, dude. Well played. Absolute classic. We're going to put that one into reality. So, guys, look around in the future because you're going to see Tyler's Time restaurant serving some absolute magic. just after he finishes his exam. So I'm going to wish you nothing but the best of luck for your English exam today, bro. Nothing but the best of luck also for tonight on season 2 as you do your thing. And I don't think I actually need to wish you much because you've got luck and skill on your side. And this just looks incredible, dude. Well done. Of course, Mzansi, don't forget tonight is where all the action's happening. You're going to see this man doing his thing. And just like that, another beautiful dish has come together. Bro, I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you.
That is perfection as he does the finishing touches. Oh, yeah. Nailed it, dude. Oh, we got like, what is this?
Some pecan nuts.
Ah, okay, we're getting fancy, yeah? Boo. Yeah, baby. I'm standing by for a big high five moment here. Dude, you nailed it. Absolutely proud of you, man. That's what's happening. Scan the QR code, and I hope y'all have been inspired. That looks good, man. Now I've got a chow.
Cool, yeah.
Thank you so much, Cape Town and Mzansi. The beautiful shows get to chat to. And this morning, we're chatting to somebody who is an absolute hero. Because in a world filled rather with challenges, some leaders don't just see problems. You know, they're people leader, a South African social entrepreneur with a vision that extends across the globe. Her passion for empowering girls has led her to become a global ambassador for the My Body is My Body program, bringing vital child abuse prevention education to children worldwide. And she joins us this morning to tell us all about her work, and we need to celebrate her for what she has been doing. So everyone, let's give her a feel-good welcome. It is none other than Anna-Marie Mostert. Anna-Marie, how are you?
I'm well, Zanele. Good to be here.
It's good to have you with us. Yes.
Thank you.
Anna-Marie, talk to us. I want to go back a little bit in your career because you spent 13 years as the head of protocol and PR at ABSA before pivoting and doing all this other global work that you're doing. What prompted that specific change in your career?
You know, I'm a Rotarian, and Rotarians see no problems, but only solutions, because we really interact on a global level in our communities and in ourselves. So I can say to you, I've always been a community activist and leader, and that is for me, you know, when there's big items on the table, I try to be at the table and to also break bread together. And make a difference.
I love that. And you're making such a huge difference.
Thank you.
I mean, you've been part of Rotary since 1996.
Yes.
How has your involvement changed in Rotary, and how has it been so fulfilling for you to the point where you decided you want to be there for forever?
Well, you know, we're all business professionals. Some Rotarians are business professionals, but we cover more countries than United Nations globally.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, but we're all anchored in a club. So my club is Eagle Canyon, and I'm part of District 9400. So we do things that is like have an impact in the communities, but you know what? Those impact us. We speak with our hearts. We just reach out to everybody around the globe, and therefore I'm here today to tell a story of exactly those that is with me in Rotary.
I love that. And I mean, Anna-Marie, you have just done such great work to the point where you've been recognized on multiple platforms. Let's talk about that, because you were the overall winner at the 2024 Women of Stature Awards. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
When we talk about, you know, the responsibility that sometimes comes with something like that title and all of that recognition, how has it changed your goals and made you almost realign?
You know, for me, the most important of being a woman in this country is to actually make sure that others also have a voice.
Yes.
And I think too often we neglect to bring those others with us. We stand on giant shoulders in this country.
Yes.
Giant shoulders. And we must never forget and never leave one behind. So we must close the gaps. And therefore, I bring everybody along with me.
Yes.
And I'm honored to do that, really. So give a voice to those that sometimes are not, you know, not at your table yet, but they're coming.
I love that.
That is very important.
A woman of stature indeed. I love that, Anna-Marie, because not everyone sees it that way, right? Everyone's just like, what can I do? How can I get ahead myself?
True.
But for people like you who want to bring others along, I think that that's so important. And you're the ones who actually end up building the community, just like you're talking about.
Thank you. Yes, but for sure, you know what? We have a calling and our purpose is that. Because as business professionals, you mentioned ABSA. Yes, I cut my teeth there. But before that, I was also my my degrees are in performing arts.
Oh my goodness.
So you know what? I ended up there, but it's full circle, telling the story of Dr. Chrissy Sykes. Also music making a difference.
And you are a global ambassador for My Body is My Body. And I love the fact that this foundation is one that is all about protecting the children.
Yes.
Talk to us about that, you know, about the My Body is My Body program. How did you get involved in it? And also, what are the aspects of this mission that really resonate with you deeply?
So I want to say to you, South Africans my age, my generation, will know Bless Bridges and Lance James and Chrissy Jackson.
Yes.
And so Chrissy is now Dr. Chrissy Sykes. But I tell you, she cut her teeth here and she did her music career and developed that in South Africa.
Yes.
And fast forward, the journey took her with invitations to Nashville and to Tennessee, I want to say the heartbeat of country music. But on her way to that journey, she stopped by in London, and on the front pages of the newspapers was a story of Kimberly. And Kimberly was 4 years old and brutally assaulted and killed in her own household. And that resonated so well with her in the sense she had a tool of music to do something. She got off the plane, and after that, she started to reach out. So during that plane ride, she composed the music, write the words. And thousands of that specific song was sold and played. And the money that was raised, she actually started to reach out through and work with the governments in Texas, you know, the district governments there. And yes, you know, she did incredible in work. She found herself back into Britain, London area. And she's now 25 years there, Dr. Chrissy Sykes.
That's
full
beautiful.
circle. That music that is protecting children. She's a Rotarian and she's in my club. And I'm so proud to say that.
I love
and
that.
so we're telling the story of a Chrissy Jackson cutting her teeth in South Africa, taking her incredible, the tool and her passion
and her gift.
Full circle to protect children, the very Kimberleys of the world.
That's incredible. And just in parting, because unfortunately we have run out of time, but Anna-Marie, thank you so much for coming and sharing that beautiful story.
Thank you.
Just one or two lines. What advice would you give to parents who really just want their children to have that conversation with them about really keeping themselves safe as well?
You know, your body, you have to protect your body and keep your body safe. Go onto Chrissy Sykes' website, My Body is My Body, MBIMB. All the material is free. The music is free, downloadable in all the languages, 40 languages in the world. And she's touched the lives of more than 3 million children.
Beautiful.
So that's a beautiful story of Chrissy today.
Thank you so much for writing such a beautiful story yourself, Anna-Marie. We appreciate you and all the work that you're doing, and also being a global ambassador for My Body is My Body.
Thank you,
We
Zanele.
appreciate
So
you.
good to be here.
It's so
Thank
good to
you.
be with you.
Thank you so
I
much.
told you we are here celebrating an incredible people, Anna-Marie being one such person, and she's a true woman of stature. A reminder that when you have a vision and commitment, you can create lasting positive change. And thank you so much for being a part of that in your own right, because it's what we should all be doing as South Africans. For now, though, my friend, we need to get into how it is that we're going to be closing out the show, and that is with Liquid Deep. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short break, and we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show for the final time this morning. 4 minutes left on the clock, and guess what? We've got something special for you because we want you to stand a chance to win by playing Powerball and Powerball Plus for 14 million rand, and that's in total estimated jackpots this Tuesday. So play Powerball for an estimated 10 million rand, and then you get Powerball Plus for an estimated 4 million rand today.
Yeah, now don't miss out. You can buy tickets now in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529# for all the USSDs. And we also posted all these details on our Expresso social media pages, so you can literally go check it out right now, which will allow you to panda, push up, play the Powerball Plus for 14 million rand in total estimated jackpots, all happening today.
I like that. You know what? Some people say it's not that deep, but we say it is that deep. It's that liquid deep, and we've got to close off the show to send you into a Tuesday on the best note.
We promised you ending the show with a bang, baby, and that is why Liquid Deep is on the case. It is called Love Thing.
Yeah. So 2013, we put out our last album. It was called Welcome Aboard. And on there, we went on a journey, different vibes, featured different people. But on there, we had a song that we really like, and it's called Love Thing. And to me, it feels like right now, hot summer vibes, embracing someone you love. It goes like this. Hey, yeah. Feeling good, no worries in the world, captivated by my lady caramel. But I don't really kiss and tell, no. No, I don't really kiss and tell. All I know is how I feel. I think she feels the same, and if not, none of this would be in vain. Cause right now she loves me so well. I bet right now that she can tell that we got a love thing. We got a love thing, yeah. And there is nothing that compares to our love. There is nothing that compares to our love. Say we got a love thing. Say we got a love thing. And there is nothing that compares. Feels so nice and smooth. There is nothing that compares to our love. Listen, never change, baby, never change. You're my love and my best friend. Never thought I would have the chance. Hey, how can someone like me become your man? Answer prayer, you're my answer prayer. I'll always show how much I care, as long as I have you here. Hey, one thing will always be clear, that we got a love thing, yeah. And there is nothing that compares to our love. There is nothing that compares to our love. There is nothing that compares to our love. Say we got a love thing, yeah.
Another feel-good production.